right? Regardless if you right or wrong, what difference on me?
For me, let niggas know you wrong.
No, but the thing is,
make me feel better.
That nigga know he wrong, though.
But make me feel better.
No, it don't.
That's a dude. That's a dude. Make me feel better. I mean, you can sometimes be quiet, niggas thinking you thorough, and you ain't even thorough, nigga. You ain't. I mean, so my thing is this: all right, I'll be the bad guy, but in the long run, y'all gonna see who is who and what's what. First 48, season 5, your boy Oschino Vasquez. Shout out to Johnny Mac, man. If you ain't watching this, you ain't watching nothing. You retarded. Your name should be Radio. Peace.
This episode of Philly First 48 is brought to you by Top Dog Law.
The #1 accident lawyer in the world. Listen, right? If you want to get top dollar for your accident, hit up topdoglaw.com or follow him on Instagram. I'm telling you, listen.
Tell him
like we do.
Right now, y'all like y'all fans. Y'all like okay. You know what I mean? But niggas, nobody wasn't helping nobody get on. Nobody wasn't helping nobody do shit. And then you steal it?
Yeah.
No, nigga. Oh no. If you steal my TV out my house, right? I could talk about that shit 20 years from now. You shouldn't have stole it. You mean, fuck that. Nigga, why you stole my TV? Oh, I stole your TV in 1991. So what? The fuck, it don't matter when you stole it. You shouldn't have stolen it, period, nigga. You know what I mean? Now I can talk about it whenever I feel like I want to talk about you stole my TV. You stole my TV, nigga. The fuck? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Don't steal. That's it. They get caught stealing. What the fuck is you doing?
I'm on YouTube. I bumped into an old clip, right? This nigga. I'm talking about 10 years ago.
What I was doing?
Fucking, yo, this one rock splitting.
The clothes and shit?
Yeah, the clothes.
10 years, that was 2002. That was 20 years ago. No, this what happened. This what happened.
Is this when the boy was like,
you rolling?
I'm calling the Dane?
Listen, videos back then cost 200, 300,000. You gotta pay that shit back out your budget. So I'm asking Dane, I said, damn, we gotta pay. He's like, well, you know, the cameras are way more expensive than they is now.
Yeah.
You know, this, that, but the wardrobe was like a bean. Like, I said, why don't we get to keep the clothes then? With the video, like, you supposed to. I said, we supposed to? Mind you, like 4 videos that went past, we didn't keep shit. You know, you heard this shit in the video. Mind you, Pellies, all the fly shit, right? And they leave with it. I'm like, let me because we gotta pay that shit back. I said, man, listen, when this video over, I'm taking all my shit. You have a joint with your name on it with your little section with all your shit in it, you know what I mean? I said, I'm taking my shit. They're like, oh, you can't take it. I said, how you fucking gonna tell me I can't take this shit? I gotta pay this back. Well, it was the wardrobe, they was taking that shit home, selling it, I guess, or whatever they was doing. No, the wardrobe people.
Oh, the wardrobe.
I figured they like, shit, we gonna do this video, we gonna have 100,000, that's what throwback jerseys and all that shit was like.
I remember.
Got 100 bands worth of free clothes, brand new.
Big ass truck.
I said, no, not this shit. All this shit in my size is coming with me, buddy. You can run that shit. I mean,
Whole Rumble brig out.
But mind you, ain't no such thing as social media, so I didn't even know nobody was filming. I mean, somebody walked up to me like, oh, you snapping about clothes? What you talking about, nigga? Like, I seen that shit. I said, nigga, that's 2002, nigga. That shit was embarrassing. I said, yo, then the boy like, yo, I'm gonna pick your clothes out for you. I'm saying, no, you can't pick your clothes out for me. I'm flyer than you. I was dead serious.
Oh, that's why. Oh, that's
yeah, I was dead serious, dog. Like this nigga.
Who was from New York? Boy was from New York.
Yeah, that's Dane, man.
Oh, all right.
He just came home from jail. I was about. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Who that?
got treated.
I said, who Jim Jones? He's like, that's me. Jim Jones was in front of me. He wasn't famous yet. I said, who the fuck is Jim Jones? Jim Jones was like, that's me, dog, right here. I said, oh, you Jim Jones? He was right here. Like, but I didn't know him at this. He wasn't rapping yet. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
He was with Cam and them. He wasn't rapping. You know, Jim Jones wasn't rapping at first. He wasn't rapping at first. I fuck with Jim Jones too.
I thought all them niggas playing ball and rapping with each other, huh?
No, Jim Jones wasn't the rap. Like he wasn't the rapper. It was Joel's and Cam. Yeah. You know, Joel's hot as shit. Like, okay. My thing is this: niggas wasn't rapping in Philly like that. Nigga, I mean, that's what I'm like. I be like, niggas won't even be rappers. I said, you know, like niggas down on Atlanta show Gucci Man, all his props and all that shit. Niggas in Philly don't do that shit. You won't even whatever you trying to be doing it.
Right.
When I had to rap, I couldn't tell my girl I rap. They be like, nigga, you rap, you gotta get a job, nigga. Fuck you, man, you rap, man. I ain't fucking rap, nigga. That shit ain't, you gotta be rapping, do what? Like, I mean, it wasn't even no outlet to do this shit to get paid, none of that shit. I mean, that shit. I mean, so they see niggas like regular niggas making it do it. I mean, that's what made niggas like, man, I could do that shit too then.
Right.
That's when the DVD ever came out, right after that. But that shit, what year that came out?
But no, because whatchamacallit was here. Philly Most Wanted was rapping.
They don't. That's what I'm saying. Philly Most Wanted talk about. Let's go to mom. What they say? Go to mama. What that shit like? Some radio shit. I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about.
I'm just saying, but they show.
No. I'm talking about niggas that go to jail and like niggas that's in the streets like that feel like they can make it. Niggas that really need it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about all those niggas that go to jail and getting shot up and shooting niggas. rapping about some shit that we know about. Like, you know, Philly Most Wanted was like had the mainstream type music, like the girly type, type shit. I fuck with Philly Most Wanted, but I'm saying like, you see some niggas go up there and get on with the most hot record label, just talking some street shit. Yeah. They're like, oh, I can talk about that. I see that shit every day. So everybody could do this shit. You know what I mean?
But Philly Most Wanted, he was with y'all when y'all made that.
No, they're trying to decide if we're gonna get Philly Most Wanted or get Chris and Neef. Between them, I was already signed already. I got signed before Freeway, Chris and Neef, and all of them. Yeah, I got signed on the spot. I mean, it's like it wasn't no group yet. I didn't even know Beans. So it wasn't even supposed to be no fucking group with Beans and all that shit, man. That just happened because we went on Hot 97 and killed it together. It's like, y'all niggas sound nice together.
That's when y'all came together.
So what,
I ain't want to be together though.
So
legendary.
So why they group you and Sparks?
We was already a group together before we got signed. We was already, I see. I mean, but I ain't want to be in no group with them niggas. I ain't know them. But you know, when we left Hot 97, we went on a 14-city tour, just the freestyle off the radio. Motherfuckers didn't even know how we look. Mind you, every city we went to, New Orleans, LA, they knew every word. I'm like, how the fuck? Mind you, ain't no internet though, nigga. Let's imagine that ain't no internet. They got that shit. I don't know how they got that shit.
Them CDs used to be flying.
The Hot 97 shit was like, yo, that shit like, that was platinum. That was triple platinum. Nigga, that's
looking at that. I was looking at that shit.
That shit was triple platinum.
Yo.
For sure.
That motherfuckers burned that shit down.
That shit just sounded hot.
No, listen, that shit went triple platinum from the brick. Listen, we just doing the shit we always do. So I ain't thinking it's no big deal. So I wasn't in Philly for like 3 more days. I came to Philly, I was on 52nd Street. Remember they had all the record stores and shit?
Oh,
every joint was playing that shit. I'm like, damn, everybody playing that shit. Every car, I'm like, what the fuck? They was like, yo, y'all gotta come back to New York. I'm like, what's that? Like, yo, that shit is, I want to go on a tour. I'm like, a tour for the radio freestyles? Yeah, 14 cities, nigga.
Damn.
That shit was great. That's what we did. They probably won the CD. That's why they all use me and Sparks most of our songs on there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that shit was crazy. So it was like it happened out of nowhere. So we shooting a movie, doing that shit, all that shit at the same time. So I was like, dang, I was like, I'm always nigga ask about the bread. I'm like, yo, listen, off the song, like, how did this shit go? Like, how I get paid on this shit? Like, he said, listen, something to do for you. Every song you want, to give you $7,500 advance. So I think I was on like I think 6 or 7 songs. I mean, something like already 75. Mind you, I just got signed, so I still had my, you know what I mean? When I got signed, nigga, I bought a car for $1,500. I'm like, I'm not fucking this about. This shit gonna be like this. This shit gonna last or not. Nigga, this shit got it. Nigga, like, you bought that shit? What you bought? I said, nigga, yeah, that's what I bought. Nigga, I ain't getting no hot. I know this shit for sure. Like, you know what I mean?
I remember you was telling me.
For straight up, like, I mean, I like, man, fuck that. I mean, yeah.
Why wasn't Neef at one of the first Hot 97s? Because he wasn't there.
Our PD, no, both wasn't there.
Yeah, damn, I didn't even pick PD.
PD wasn't, because PD wasn't, if I brought PD up there, PD wasn't with us at all. I mean, I knew PD from freestyling a long time ago, and I got signed, I was down community college, I saw him, like, damn, nigga, I'm signed now. Like, he like, yeah, for real? I'm like, yeah, nigga, you hot, he was hot as shit, been hot as shit. Yeah. I said, I'm gonna bring you up there, they're gonna have to sign you, fuck that. So I just kept bringing PD up there. Every day, every time I go there.
Niggas don't even know that.
So, and they never thanked me neither, nigga never said, fuck that, not only that, we gonna talk about this nigga right now, fuck that. The nigga go to Jay-Z, right? The nigga say, Hov, like, I just need a car. Like, I'm nothing crazy, just a truck or something, anything. Like, I mean, Hov listen to him like, let me sit behind the desk. I remember the nigga had on, the nigga had like a vest with this cut-off vest, like, and a shirt underneath it, like with a plaid shirt. That's when he was the Def Jam president. Remember they made him like the president? I think
yeah.
PD's pleading his case like, Hov was like, you done? He's like, no. I said, oh shit, and it made me feel sad. Like, I was like, damn, why you saying like that? What the fuck? So I said, you know, PD, I got a Riviera with rims on it, clean as shit. Man, go ahead.
Gave it to him.
Yeah, so you can pay me payments or whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? Because you know, I had a lot of, I mean, something like, nigga, how the fuck you gonna say something bad about me, nigga? You forgot. And you know, when you say shit on camera, you know it's true. You know, niggas might don't like me. They say whatever, but they know they won't ever say I'm lying.
What don't say that?
Who said no? They said you done? No. I said, nigga said no, hard as shit, like what the fuck? Mind you, this is the crazy part about it, right? The nigga say no about the car, right? So like fast forward like a year later, we had 40-40 club. The cops come in there. You Sean Carter? Yeah, I'm talking to you. You got a Mercedes-Benz 600 CL? Yeah. Boy, it was, for 8 months, I've been doing a robbing spree. Niggas had his car for 8 months, he didn't even know it was missing.
Yeah,
some niggas stole it and was just, the Dane was that, Dane, you ain't got the car? Like, no, I ain't got that shit. Some niggas from Jersey had that shit, riding around doing robberies and that shit, the coupe, 600. I said, you got a coupe missing, but you ain't get PD the motherfucking squad that day. That's just.
Damn. You came through.
Yeah, I came through. So where my thank you at, my nigga? So instead of talking no, because I don't know. See, this is the thing, I let him slide. He said some people don't drink champs join the second time. He said some shit about me that wasn't true. But I was beefing with so many niggas at the time, I said, let that slide. I said, let that slide. I said, go ahead, I'm gonna double back on you later. You know what I mean? So, but no, some real shit like I bring the nigga up there, you know what I mean?
So drink champs. What was the issue? What the issue stem from?
Fuck all the drink. Sparks wouldn't be up there. Listen, the Jay-Z meeting I had was for me. Cause I know them niggas just, they ain't know, I bring the whole, not only Sparks, I bring the whole ICH up there. I said, if you don't like me, then he might like one of y'all niggas, whatever. You know what I mean? I had to bring nobody up there, nigga.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think like that. You know what I mean? If you don't like me, they like maybe like one of y'all niggas, somebody gotta get on. You know what I mean? The nigga walk in the room, the nigga say, I got 5 minutes. You know what I mean? I said, nigga, you got 5 minutes? Mine was Jay-Z. You know, I mean, at the time, he was like Michael Jackson. Like, I mean, that shit was like, this 99, that shit was like, you know what I mean?
Damn.
I said, yo, listen, I'm just this nigga face this close. Like, nigga, you
How many bars you gave him?
Like hours, like 3 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours.
But nigga, so 5 minutes to 3 hours.
Yeah, because he knows he's about to steal all my shit. He's like, yo, come in the bathroom. Come in the bathroom. This is my thing, right? Hope could have said, yo, listen, I need all your raps you gonna ever write. And I would have said, yeah. I mean, cool. Just tell me beforehand. That's it. I wouldn't have said no, nigga. I mean, like in my head, I'm like, man, just give me 10 bands. I'm gonna go get half a break, and I'm just going. You know what I mean, that's all I was like, cause I didn't know how much you supposed to get signed for. There wasn't nobody to copy of. You know what I mean? Like now you know other people's shit. You can look on the internet. Ain't no Google, nigga.
Right.
Ain't none of that shit. Who the fuck you gonna ask from Philly? Imagine they asking an old head from Philly back in the day how much you supposed to get signed for. You don't know. You don't know nothing about none of that shit. Right. Business split. You don't know none of that shit. You know what I mean? So you really don't know shit. It's easy to get. I mean, but my thing is this: like niggas be worried about getting signed and how much they supposed to get. Just get in the game. Get in the game. I mean, I was like, they just said. In my head, I was like, man, I was thinking 5 or 10,000. Like real shit. I'm like, anything over that. Like, I mean, like, so the lawyer boy, like, yo, listen, whatever they offer you, don't take it. So I was like, damn, what they gonna offer me at the stack? Like, I'm thinking, like, the fuck. Now I get in, I see the numbers. I said, what the fuck? I know this right here. I told the lawyers, listen, I'm not negotiating none of this. This enough. That's all I did. I don't need no more than this.
You fresh off your bed. You fresh off your bed.
Nigga, I just got shot. Like, I was hurt. I'm still hurt from getting shot and shit. I mean,
how much they offer you?
Like a couple $100,000. It was hundreds of thousands. I said, nigga, I seen them zeros. Hold the fuck up. Hold on. Oh, wait. They're like, well, you don't get all that for your pocket, but you get being something for your pocket. I mean, the rest of the album. I said, oh, what? Right. I told Larry, I said, listen, I don't need more. He said, you can get more. I said, I don't need more, nigga. Listen, that's it. I'm good. Fuck you talking about? I don't need more, nigga. That's I mean, my thing is shit. I'm in the game. When you get that money, I make it official. I mean, you got paid. It's official. You got paid.
The first thing you bought.
Pair of Pradas. Mind you, niggas wasn't wearing Pradas yet. This 99. And the Dreamcast.
A Dreamcast.
Dreamcast and the pair of Pradas.
Young.
Nigga, I'm older.
You ain't never have a Dreamcast,
Stop
bro.
it. Nigga, you never had an Atari.
Huh?
Atari.
What year old are you?
I'm 34.
I'm 30.
You 30.
He said Dreamcast, you was lost.
Well, I want to ask you a question. Who make Dreamcast? Who make Dreamcast?
Nintendo.
Sega.
Oh, he had it right. You got it wrong.
Sega, damn.
Yo, their graphics was crazy.
Yeah, that was the evolution to the
only thing, they fucking games get scratched so easy. It won't work.
It just stopped working and all that.
I thought they was going
about that.
You crazy.
Nigga, you was playing Nintendo 64.
Yo, listen, you know what's crazy though? What I did, yo, listen, I had a girl, right? I had a girl that I didn't like. You know how girls gotta live with a nigga that they don't like because they fucked up a little bit. That's how I was like living through that kind of situation. And I was like, so I got the bridge. You like, she looking for apartments and all that. I'm like, what you looking for apartments for? No, that's not how that's going. But I kept it real with her though. I was like, listen, that's done. Like, I give you some money, but like that's just over. Like, you know what's crazy? I felt bad about that shit. Like later on, I was like, that's crazy. Like, but like, I was like, this is what I've been waiting on. You know, my moment, nigga. Like,
damn, it was up from there. Like, so y'all had separate meetings and all that. Like even Beans. So
Beans was already signed. He got signed first. Beans side, we heard that nigga really had the dirty white boys and Ricans. I'm like, who the fuck is Ball? Because I ain't never heard of him. You know, I just knew major figures and niggas and shit like that. And man, I said, who the fuck is Ball? He killed that shit, man. So, but he came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, he came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? So, but the crazy part on the Hard Knock Life tour, I was on that tour. But I was with Rough Riders. Before I got to sign them, I was living in New York. I was gonna get on somewhere. Nigga, I wasn't playing no games. I said, nigga, I moved to Yonkers. No, with $60. Nigga, you know them stories you hear on TV? That's me, nigga. I said, nigga, I'm from North Philly, nigga. All this shit is the same. I mean, I'm in Yonkers with no money. If nigga can't rob me, I mean, fuck. I mean, so Kiss Mom house is right down the street. I go knock on the door every day. So when I came back to Philly when the niggas see me rapping, it was with Kiss and them. We had some shit called the Greek. They used to be in Philly. So Kiss like, yo, we going to Philly for the Greek. Are you coming? I'm like, fuck it, I go back to Philly with y'all. Come on. We in the Philly in the hotel room, and everybody trying to rap for Kiss had to battle me. So I'm battling all these people. So niggas just walk up to me like, yo, who you? I'm like, ain't nobody yet. Like, he like. Yeah, we know Jay-Z, he's looking for somebody. We gonna take you up there tomorrow. I said, tomorrow? I said, like, whatever, nigga, that shit don't happen like that for me, nigga. Ain't lying, nigga, all right, whatever. Gave me the number, like, yo, I'm gonna call you tomorrow, man, you got songs? I said, I got like 300 songs. He like, all right, I'm gonna call you tomorrow, we gonna go up there. That night, I'm like, man, these niggas lying like a motherfucker, man, these niggas ain't. Next day, it's like, yo, you ready? I said, oh, y'all for real? Like, Let me call my niggas first. Y'all wanna go up to see Jay-Z? Come on. In case these niggas is fraud or something. Get up that motherfucker. That shit was, they was legitly shitly. That shit was crazy. So I come from New York, go to Philly for one day. Next day I see Jay-Z, I'm signed. So I said, well, so hold, like, come in the bathroom, I want to talk to you. So I'm in the bathroom, I'm like, yo, listen, can you do me a favor? He's like, what? I don't want to go back to Philly. Give me a hotel room. Can you give me a hotel room? I'm like, for what? I said, because the way my luck is, I fuck around, get signed by you. You say you gonna sign me, I go to Philly and get smoked tonight. Like, he's like, what? He's like, what you mean? I said, nigga, look, I just got shit. Listen, can I get a room? Dang. I'm in a room like this. So I don't got no girl tonight, so I ain't got nobody to call me. She's like, oh, this shit real. So the lawyer came, but the lawyer, like, tomorrow we're gonna go to sign Leo Carr office. We're gonna go. So, I said, listen, I said, this shit don't seem real because I ain't getting no money. He said, you need some money? What you need? Lawyer gave me like 2 bands. Like, I said, oh, this shit real like that. All right, man. I said, yeah, I said, this shit, yeah, that shit. So like, so we went from nothing to something, like in like one day.
So what happened when you got in the bathroom?
Nothing was like, I want to sign you. He said, you signed to anybody? I'm like, no, nigga, I ain't signed to shit. I ain't signed to nobody. You know what I mean? So then, I did that. I left that. I went to kissing them because Kiss was trying to. I went to the Yonkers like kill Kiss. Like, yo, Jay-Z said he gonna sign me tomorrow. Like, I mean, like, he's like, oh, don't do it. Oh, I'm telling you, don't do it.
Why you say that?
He's like, don't do it. Yeah, I was like, I told, but you know what I mean, because he was looking out for me, so I was afraid to tell him what happened and shit. You know what I mean?
Because around that time,
I just turned 21. I just turned 21.
So why he tell you not to do it?
He was signed to Diddy around that time.
Yeah, he was trying to get out the contract with Diddy.
Oh, all right.
He was trying to get out the contract with Diddy. Was like holding them. They was with Rough Riders, but they was trying to get out with Diddy. You know what I mean? Because they know, because my work ethic was crazy. My work ethic was crazy. Like, I'm talking about every day. I ain't watch TV. I ain't go on dates. None of that shit. I just rap every day. Like,
rap.
You know what I mean? Fuck. You know, motherfucker look at you a certain way. You like, nigga, I watch this. I swear. Ooh, that should be my motivation. I be like, nigga, I swear. Yo, ain't no better. You know what I mean? That should be my motivation. As soon as I open my eyeballs, like, I'm talking about. That wasn't my natural thing to do. Like, I mean, I used to be playing ball and shit. I thought that was gonna be my thing. I mean, but I said, man, I gotta do something. I can't be fucked up like this out here. Yeah, I can't. I just. Some people ain't meant for that shit. Like, I mean, some people just ain't going for that shit. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, like, I just like, mind you, I ain't got no manager. I don't know nothing about no industry, about rapping and shit. I just like, nigga, I gotta do something. Like, this shit is, you know what I mean? Because I was,
y'all
you know,
created a crazy way.
This, mind you, I used to tell niggas I'm getting signed to Rockefeller. I didn't even know these niggas. I like spoke that shit into existence, like on some shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I really believed it. Mind you, back then you couldn't even buy beats. So you know, I used to write all my raps. Remember Jay-Z had that song of Rough Riders, Jigga, what's my mother? So I used to listen to that rap and write my raps while he's rapping on the song. Yeah, you couldn't buy beats like that back then. That shit was different. You don't buy a beat from. They don't motherfucking beats. So I used to write my raps over songs. So niggas sing a song, I write my raps. So all my songs had the same cadence as that song. It's like all my songs have the same song. You know what I mean? So like, but I was like, I be in the mirror practicing. Like, when I get my chance, nigga,
So when y'all start beefing with
that's how we going.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I never Kiss your homie.
I ain't said, that's why I never said that about it.
I know that's why you never said that. So did y'all talk during the whole time?
No, I don't play it like both sides. You know what I mean? I'm the type of nigga like, all right, I ain't gonna take that and tell you that to you, my man. You look out for me, but this is my team right here. You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
It had to be a little awkward though.
Yeah, it's awkward, but see, I'm from the streets, so I always like, I mean, I don't do, I mean, whatever I do, I'll just be straight up with everything. You know what I mean?
That's legendary fucking beef.
So what I did, that's help me, being some bars, like, take these bars, like, what I would have said. You know what I mean? And shit like that, like, you know what I mean? But no, I fuck with kids too heavy. You know what I mean? Motherfucker give you some shit when you ain't got nothing. That's why I understand how people front on niggas that give them shit when they ain't got nothing. You know what I mean? I can't. I mean, to this day, I remember them little $100 and them $200 and little shit. Like, it wasn't nothing crazy, but it was nothing. When you ain't got shit, everything's crazy. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. So, you said I was giving a little bar.
Oh, I'm telling you, this like a soda, the best joint on there, yeah. That's what I mean. But this is the thing, though.
You remember that shit, bro?
This is the thing, though, listen.
You don't remember it.
But so even when I was beefing with Beans, right, and saying all that shit, I always said Beans was my second favorite rapper from Philly, the hottest rapper from Philly.
We never saw nothing.
Black Thought's the hottest from Philly to me.
You taking Black Thought over Beans?
Taking Black Thought over most of the people that rap. Like, if I'm talking about that nigga Black Thought is special.
Man, what was the hottest freestyle on Hot 97? What was the best beat they killed on Hot 97?
I don't know. That's up for this.
Hot 97?
We did that shit twice.
Yeah, name a beat that they did.
Oh shit!
I remember that shit. I got, you know what I mean?
You don't remember?
It was 10.
I ain't gonna. He's not coming at my age. When you leave,
I'm 91.
Google Quiet Storm and then thank me later.
Wait, cause that shit was in 2001.
He probably knows something. You know,
What month?
January.
Yeah, it's crazy because that shit was January 2001. You see, they got the date underneath it. I just beat the homicide like a month before. I almost missed that shit.
Dang.
That's why all that shit I was talking about, all that murder shit, because I just got on CFCF. Nigga Jimmy the Saint got me booked for the homicide. I was in jail, like, damn, man, what the fuck? I just got signed.
How Jimmy going?
Like 6 years old in 2009.
That's like 10.
I was out here.
Was you cursing then?
Huh?
Was you cursing at me?
Yeah, I was cursing.
Outside.
I was outside. My feet been on land.
Oh my God.
Yo, listen. So I seen it. I didn't even know this nigga was in the video. I had a video, right? And I'm looking at the video. I see this nigga in the back. Oh, that's this nigga, man. What the fuck?
No, let me tell you that.
like 10. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga? I said, oh, yo, I did not know that was this nigga, man. I swear to God, dude, man. I looked at the pictures and see that was somebody. I said, oh shit.
No, you always support it. You always support it. You always got on the DVDs
because,
and all
because I
that
fuck
shit.
with NH. He don't change.
Yeah.
He never act different. He be the same all the time. You know what I mean? That's why I fuck with him. And he hot. You know what I mean? And I told you where I know him because my nephew was listening to him on his DVD. Like he said, I told my nephew, who your favorite rapper? NH. So who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is NH? I'm gonna show you. Put the DVD. Everybody, you know DVD. Everybody got white t-shirts on. Everybody got them. Like this nigga right here. So I'm listening to this shit like this is my nephew. It's like my son. Like so he hot. And I started fucking with him and Young Hot. Him and Young Hot was like my two. You know what I mean?
Did you see they battle?
They battle each other?
They were just going back and forth on tracks.
You missed it. H turned Young Hot to a fucking hot pocket.
They battle against each other?
Yeah.
Wow.
Some shit was going on. He's going back and forth and shit. Around the time Murder Mook was sparking some shit up in Philly.
But you know what's crazy though? That's the crazy part though. Niggas don't understand. Like even if you say like a Meek Mills or something, right? You say Meek Mills, everybody think about like Meek Mills now. Like I mean, I'm talking about when I was doing shit for niggas don't, not just me, everybody was doing this and nobody had shit to give me. I ain't never tell nobody sign up for me, none of that shit. Mind you, I had everything already. I already had all the cars, all the shit, I had everything. I was doing that shit strictly off just to help niggas get pop, you know what I mean? Plus I love that shit. I mean, like, you know, you rap, when you fuck with rap, you love that shit. Nigga, like, what you gonna blew my mind, Joey?
Joe Jihad.
Blew my mind. I couldn't believe it.
You said you took his back one time. You took his back to the first time you.
I told you, Joey was the one who started all the song shit for them underground niggas and all.
Yo, dog. Yeah. So listen, my man. So I'm talking to Joey out there. Meek pull up. He a young boy. Him and O'Malley, young boys. I'm talking about this. 2005.
Damn.
So it's like 17 years ago. So this nigga about like 17, 16. They got the little blue squad. They got the little platform. Like, so they were going back and forth. It started raining. Still rapping.
Him and Joey.
Meek and Joey. Because Meek was with O'Malley. Even that's why I say you gotta love O'Malley, nigga. He been with you ever since I first saw you, nigga. they going back and forth for like 3 hours. Meek wasn't good as Joey then, but he had a rap for every rap. Joey, I'm sitting there, damn, camera phones and shit wasn't really out. Like, I said, if I had that footage right there,
that would have been crazy.
But Joey was saying some shit. Joey's like, yo.
So you telling me?
Joey
came out with
Joey
the
won me like 50,000. Everybody's to go take him to battle, motherfuckers. Even the person who bet against me won't even say that they people won. Like when I'm debating that, like, oh, this nigga, he's too much.
Dang.
He was saying incredible shit. That shit, like, what the? I don't know what happened. I think he might be even getting punched, or I don't know what happened. But that nigga supposed to have been the one first.
I told niggas
that punch couldn't kill him. It helped his career.
No. It don't hurt. It don't help you if you rap. Not, you got to remember at that time. It
was mainstream.
See now the world is gay. This is a gay world we live in now. Back then it was like everything was gangster. Like you mean, so you punch somebody, punch you got. You know what I mean, but not even. I think
the bars ain't the bars left after.
No. The bars ain't
not that hot anymore.
No, bars ain't. I don't know. I ain't hear him now, but that nigga was hot after that punch.
Yo, you dog.
Joey not that hot no more, bro.
I'm
hot as shit then.
Niggas is old.
No, you can't say that. Niggas is old. Niggas still can drop a hot joint.
I mean, I didn't hear him, so I can't say.
I ain't heard the niggas.
But I don't think he can lose being hot.
Shit.
I don't think he can lose being hot. That nigga was on fire.
Joe, you gotta understand who Joe. Like, come on, bro.
He rap with a comedian and let the comedian out rapping.
Who Tiz?
Yeah, Tiz 215.
Tiz 215. They did a skit.
Nowhere in the world.
Joe ain't take that.
He probably ain't take it serious.
Yeah.
Don't do it then.
He did enough that he can sit back and just like, you know what I mean?
You can't take him the shit he done already.
Bro, this is one of the biggest moments.
Bro, I'm not taking nothing away from him. I'm just not giving him no additional shit that you ain't do. What are you talking about?
No, that nigga hot.
He did enough that.
I mean, let me tell you, that's like somebody saying you a has-been and your person ain't nobody. Like when you a has-been, you like, well, I'm a has-been, you ain't never been. You know what I'm saying?
Never been.
like a never been.
I be telling him that you like never been.
Like a motherfucker like, I'd rather be a has-been than you never been. You mean like I had it.
I'm still that, John. I'm still that.
No, just say this to some young boy.
That's an excuse though.
No, that's not. I mean, if you a has-been, I mean you were somebody, and everybody's saying that you were somebody at one time. I mean, it's hard to be somebody in Philadelphia. It's hard to be somebody in Philadelphia. Without Instagram, without Facebook. Just think about that. No Facebook.
Without Facebook.
None of that
DVDs.
shit. Let me tell you
Joey's
something. Listen,
my favorite rapper from the DVD.
listen, I'm in Miami,
I
right?
don't want to hear Joey right now.
PD said, oh, you got MySpace? I said, what the fuck is that? He said, it's a computer. I said, what do it do? He's like, well, you just go in there and you talk to people. I said, for what? Like, I'm talking about everything, like, it ain't make sense to me. I'm like, nigga, that shit sounds dumb. I'm talking about, I ain't getting that shit to, like, at home. Dude, I ain't never I had the pages, but like, Rick Nice and Rick Lowe niggas used to run it. I didn't understand that shit. Yeah. I'm like, nigga, I'm from real life. I don't know how this shit, but the fuck I'm talking to you on here for? Like, if I got a phone, okay, call you, what the fuck I'm talking to you on this, the fuck this shit on, it ain't make sense to me. I'm like, why aren't you talking to somebody on this? Like,
you adjusted to that shit real quick.
Yeah.
You be having YouTube there, you be up on.
PD was on that shit for, like, that MySpace shit back in, when the church phones was out. You know what I mean? I said, like,
730, 290, 90.
But you know, just imagine you coming from real life and then somebody telling you about trying to explain that shit to you. Like you trying to explain, but why the fuck would I be on there?
No, see, that shit, you had to be on the computer. That was the thing that made it.
I'm saying, but I didn't understand none of that shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this about?
MySpace was jumping.
But you know what's crazy? Dame had a joint like that before MySpace. Some shit he had the same computer shit. You get rooms like something like he was trying to do, but it's too soon. Niggas ain't get it.
He was on game
The
before.
moment you can get bitches on from other neighborhoods and all that type of shit, you can find niggas from up. That was.
But you talking on a computer, you don't know who you talking to. I mean, I just ain't trust this shit. Like,
no, you can put the face behind it. That was the whole thing.
Oh, I ain't know. I just ain't.
Be like, yo, I'm such and such on such and such. All right, what's up with your MySpace? What's your joint look like?
Plus, I used to be outside.
And niggas was rapping. Niggas that rap put their shit on MySpace. You could upload your
you
shit on MySpace.
No, I'm talking about when MySpace first came out. I don't think they probably was rapping on there. I guess.
Oh, niggas is rapping because you can upload everything on MySpace.
MySpace, you put the whole profile together and all.
Yeah, you put the profile, your picture in the back and all that. But
I was like, man, I don't fuck with none of that shit. I was like, man, I don't fuck with this shit. Like,
look at it now, marketing tools.
Nigga, I'm on YouTube. I'm like, I got all these YouTube channels on there. I ain't never put none of that shit. I ain't even know how to put shit up there. I ain't know none of that. You know what I mean? I ain't understand it. I didn't learn that shit 2015, 16. I ain't understand that shit. Right?
We gonna be all night, man. Let's get right into it, man.
Because sometimes people need to know the history. I mean, because before like, that's like me seeing Ram Squad, and Tough Crew and shit like that. That was I looked up to them when I was a young boy.
Right.
I mean, like, because there wasn't too many people rapping from Philly. I mean, 100X and shit like that. You know what I mean? But it wasn't a lot. It was like 4 or 5 groups that's it. You know what I mean? So like, you know what I mean? But people with the kids these days, they just think they like I seen 2 niggas arguing about some dancing. Who danced first?
Who made up the young boys? The young boys.
But they disrespectful. They don't even.
Yeah,
they don't even understand. Like, nigga, y'all won't even be rapping at all. Period.
Bro. And that's the thing, like, you know what I mean? They gotta understand who paved the way, like, you know what I mean? Because if niggas wasn't certain niggas like y'all wasn't here to.
But see, this era, but like when I was young boy, we ain't disrespect old heads. It just didn't, because like, well, for what? Like, I mean, I don't even like, what is, like, they're the young boys, they just don't, I mean, not even say all of them, but like, they just like, they too weird for me. I don't understand them, man. I don't understand. They like be pussyfooting around. You know what I mean?
Yo, we back. Fully Fresh for season 5, Oschino.
Yeah,
we
man,
here vibing. You know what I mean?
Because I remember that was my era, man. I'm just saying, like, I love that shit. That shit was popping, man. And you know, a lot of people come outside. They couldn't leave off the steps. They probably, I mean, but it was a lot of money in the city back then, man. 05,
That shit was different. Now everybody beefing and all that. But look, it's a lot we gotta cover and shit like that. I ain't see you in a minute. You been on the road.
I see you got my cameraman back there.
That's my man Jay Films. He be doing this real good, looking real clean, man.
Crazy, that's my man. That's my cameraman back there. I mean, that shit crazy. I mean, I just think that's been in LA with me and all that. Like, whatever.
But yeah, we back, man. Listen, man, a lot transpired, man. You know what I mean? We were just talking about all the old days and all that.
But I just think, bro.
But I want to tap in. This is how I want to start the joint. I want to tap in on this. You know, we took a big loss in Philadelphia, like Pnbrock. You know what I mean? That was a hard loss. You know what I mean? I want to just, you know what I mean, get your input.
I'm gonna say this.
On that shit like that.
Well, somebody I know got robbed in Roscoe's, same Roscoe's, 20 years before him. I talked to him, he told me don't want to say their name, so I respect that, but that had been happening. I mean, this happened 20 years ago. I was out there with him. I mean, so like, I mean, the same story, but my same Roscoe's, 20 years ago. Yeah, be like, I mean, because I did.
Somebody from Philly.
Somebody from Philly, yeah. So they got robbed out there, whatever. I was out there. I ain't had no jewelry on though, so I mean, I don't wear jewelry in a different town. Like, but they've been doing that. I mean, why not? They know if you catch a plane to LA, you ain't strapped. Unless you're out there with some niggas from LA.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but I think Pnbrock, the trees make you forget that it's dangerous because it's so nice out there.
Right.
You mean you like, man? Plus you ain't doing nothing wrong. So you're not doing that. So I mean, you gotta be. But I'm just always on point. Like, I mean, but like you thinking that you with your girl. You mean you not thinking about that. You mean?
Especially when you from like.
But if I
Philly,
seen it, it's like.
Yeah, seeing it.
I think my stomach. It's like terrible, man. Like, I mean, it's like because he got so so much talent, so much time to live, so much stuff to do. You got a family. I mean, it's like you get older, you start understanding how important life is, and what it means. Like when you kill their moms, his kids, and like they never gonna. It's like it's terrible. I mean, like, so I like
crazy, man.
Then to see a young boy do it with his dad, I said, shit.
And that's just the story just get worse,
But
worse.
you know what's crazy though? When it first happened, everybody blaming this girl, and I'm like, I said, they don't even know if that's what happened. Like, I mean, I said, even if that's what happened, right? That's his baby mom, whatever. She don't need no other shit. She's scarred already. She seen that. I mean, I'm like people on the internet saying, then they come find out, that ain't even how they found him. The pop was like, man, you just happened to be leaving. We see him pull up, like, oh shit, this nigga pull up with jewelry, like, he by himself. They wouldn't have got the strap. You know what I mean? I mean, so it's like spare the moment, like, I mean, type of
crazy, man. Because we thought at first it was like, all right, you know what I mean, the tapping in situation, like, and we thought it was that. They thought it was that. Now you really, you know what I mean, get the story.
I was just in that Roscoe's. I mean, the same Roscoe's. Me and my man would tell you was just in that same Roscoe's.
It's crazy.
I think I sent you a picture of it.
Yeah,
I sent you a picture of me right in that Roscoe's.
So back then, y'all had, so it was, you know, tapping in.
I was just in that Roscoe's recently.
Yeah, I know recent,
yeah.
but I'm saying back then, you was saying somebody got robbed. So it was like a tap-in situation?
No, I ain't tapping.
No.
My thing is, I didn't know how that shit worked back then, because that was my first time in LA back in 2002. I mean, my first time in LA, I've never been to LA before. I mean, so you know, it looks so pretty and sweet. It don't look like Philly. It's not Philly. It look all ugly with the brown buildings and shit. I said, oh, we in paradise. What the fuck? But it ain't. You think it's paradise? I mean, it don't look pretty. That shit ain't. I mean, so like, because I went to a carnival, and the niggas came to me like, yo, who you from? What you claiming? All this shit. I'm like, what? Nigga, I don't know what you talking about. Like, I mean, but the person I was with was like, a lady was like, yo, no, he from Philly. He rap. And then it's like, oh, all right. I mean, they be on some shit.
Yeah, I know.
They be on some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I was out there.
My man, born and raised out there, he said he never been in that Roscoe's. He said he can't even tell you what the inside of that shit look like. That's how bad that shit is. He said, so I can't even.
But I'm saying, if Pnbrock had the jewels on, I don't think nothing would happen to him. But you like having a lot of jewelry on is like, you gotta be on, I mean, anywhere, even not right, Philly, anywhere. Yeah. I mean, period. Like, I mean, but just know what kind of talent he got, though. That's what made it so much tragedy. Man.
Big loss for the city, man.
For sure.
Yeah, and you know, as we go on, we see a lot of rappers like getting killed.
Yeah, a lot.
See this shit happening like every fucking week. I was
starting to think like it's like some type of like something more deeper behind this. Because I'll take nothing for face value. I be feeling like something. You know, they got the insurance on niggas, like life insurance on niggas. That'd be crazy. Like when you sign to the label, they used to have a life insurance on you now. They used to have that back in the day. I mean, so that, you know, nigga might get killed. You might get 20 million.
Easy.
So you know what I mean? So I'm not saying that's, I know for sure, I'm just saying like, it's just weird how every rapper get killed. But my major start, like Young Dolph is a major start, like Migos.
I just be thinking it's like we from the streets, so it's like you can't tell, and niggas know that. So you're a target automatic. Like this shit used to be like, a nigga used to be like a nigga being a rapper was like a nigga making it to the NBA. You feel what I'm saying? But now it's like you so street, like we catch you on some shit.
No, back in the day, niggas try to rob you. They try to rob you. You had to be on point back in the day, but they wouldn't kill you really.
Damn.
They rob you, they wouldn't kill you.
They ain't going to kill. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta think, nigga, you know how much shit I went through being signed in Philly, nigga. You know, can you imagine? How much fights and shooting and shit, all type, just cause nigga, that shit was crazy. I mean, all type of shit. Like, nigga, I mean, like, shoot, like a nigga's mad at you. You know what I mean? Cause when you're around a bunch of people that don't got nothing, I mean, just your presence alone make them don't like you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So you definitely can't be. I mean, you can't be no soft bitch ass nigga. You was getting signed back then. Like it was because it's only you. It ain't a lot of people to sign. It was like us. It's like I mean, so everywhere you go, it's like I mean. Plus, now everybody think they famous. Yeah. Everybody think they famous now. Every person, like everybody. Like, before niggas ain't think they famous. So they to you like you somebody. I mean, now you know everybody's somebody. I mean, but like I mean, so it's like that shit was like that shit was dangerous. You know what I mean?
You feel like right now rapping is like one of the most dangerous jobs. And shit like that.
I think being black is a dangerous job.
Talk about it.
I'm just saying, it don't even matter if you rap or not. You just happen to be, because think about all niggas that died that don't rap. You know what I mean? Just rappers, you know what I mean? It's just too many guns. Niggas don't got no value for life. You know what I mean? And I'm looking for something in the food or nothing, because they act like prisons don't exist. You know what I mean? I don't understand it, because when I was upstate, niggas come up there and be scared to death, them young boys, with all the tattoos on their face and all that cool shit. Scared of them old heads, have sex with you in a minute. I mean, them always been up there since 72, lifting weights. Hey, come on down to the Price is Right. Like, you know what I mean? Straight up, like, no, you go to the wrong jail. You know what I mean? It get dark. You know what I mean? But I mean, young boys out shooting, killing each other. They don't have no idea what the consequence of it is. You wake up 40, you wake up, you do it, you're 20, you wake up 40, you got life, you never getting out, but you're a whole different human now. You ain't even into that type of stuff. You would never do it then, but it's too late. PA never gonna forgive you. They gonna have to sit there till you die. You're sitting until you die. Your life means it has no meaning to it. I mean, it's just like.
Another thing, man. A lot of rappers getting hit with indictments. You know what I mean? It started with Ad, like, you know what I mean? All the way into like now, you know, which come, I just got hit with the Rico, Young Thugger and all them.
It feel like because they don't care about you selling drugs, really it's about you having too much power.
Influence.
Influence. You could tell people to do this. You could, like Ab had too much power. They feel like he had too much power. He could tell people to do. That's why he got that much time. He got time like El Chapo. Because he got a voice. They don't like that. If you got a voice, you can tell people to do this. You can influence people. Oh no, we gotta get you out of here. You know what I mean? But I just think one day he gonna get. I think he gonna get some of that back, man. Cause that's excessive.
Yeah.
45 to 90. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's like murder. He ain't got no murder. I mean, that's more than the murder. That's like, but that's my bro too, man. You know, I heard that nigga rapping back in like 04. Some nigga had it in his car. I'm like, yo, dog, let me get that CD. Boy, like, no. Offering this boy money and everything. Like, no. I said, who the fuck is boy? Like, I said, where the fuck, where you live at? So I was looking for the nigga. He heard about me, like, oh, the nigga Oschino looking for you. I ain't know how you look at nothing. One day I'm on Erie Avenue, Allegheny. Boy, like, yo, you looking for me? I'm like, yeah, I said, nigga, yo, come here. I'm gonna get you on the song. Got him and Meek on the song. They wasn't, nobody knew neither one of them. Same song.
Dang.
Oh, everybody like, how you got them? Who is them? I said, I'm telling you, it's C. And I called that shit on the dot. But this nigga, this man, you never had a CD. It's on that joint.
What's the song called? I remember that joint.
It's me, Ab, and Meek. It's 2005. So this 17 years ago. Nobody even know him. Neither one of them. I mean, I could have been an A&R for the streets. You know what I mean? Straight up, I be knowing.
That shit documented too.
Yeah, I be knowing. I be knowing why. That shit. I'm like, Ab was like, yo, that shit you be saying so catchy and so crazy. Like, so like, I know it can sell. You know what I mean? I just didn't know how the record label shit worked, like how far as like to get my own record label. Plus I was selling drugs, so I wasn't really, I wasn't really trying to, you know what I mean? But I know I could have been, you know what I mean? If I really put my mind to that shit, because I see how they was burning niggas when they ain't even had to burn niggas.
Dang.
You know what I mean? Why you burning niggas? You got 20 million. What the fuck are you still burning people for? What are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Because like that money, you start seeing that money up there, that shit different. It's different, like, you know what I mean? Because you know, I'm thinking, shit, I got a couple $100,000. I'm thinking, oh, nigga, I'm getting money. No, you know you're not. You see that shit, like, I mean, these niggas got, they drivers that sleep outside get $200 an hour all night. They sleep outside in the car, even when they're not using it. And Dame had 3 of them. One for his wife, one for him, and one for his son. His son was little, Bug was like 7. Got 3 chauffeurs, $200 an hour all night. 24, I mean, that's 4,800 every day. That's 50, that's it, nigga, that shit is crazy.
How that fucking movie money was. That state property 1 and 2, that was legendary.
Yeah, but the first one, you just get paid by the day. So if your shoot was 30 days, you get paid, I think it was like $700-800 every day. So if you gotta do a 30-day shoot, that's 30 times 800. You know what I mean? You know, when you coming from streets, that shit like, man, this shit, run that shit. Right? You know what I mean? Plus you get $5,000 in living expense every month. You know what I mean? From that shit, like, you definitely was eating all the way around the board. You know what I mean? That's why I can't complain. I mean,
and the merchandise, tape property, codes.
But if the internet shit was out, oh my God.
That state property
if the
shit.
internet shit was out, nigga, that should have been crazy. It would have been over. The internet was out, it would have been over. Just think about it. The first, State Property 1 CD came out, it sold like 400,000 the first week. Dang. With no internet. No internet didn't exist. Like, that shit would have had, oh my God, that should have been over.
Oh, motherfucker.
But I'm glad it didn't though, because we wasn't ready.
That shit had value without the internet.
Yeah, we wasn't prepared. But no, when you get signed to the label, the deal like that, you get pennies off every CD. So the CD money, you don't even, you ain't seeing that. That shit's over. You know what I mean? You just hope that shit can pay back. You know what I mean? The shit that, you know what I mean? But we wasn't prepared to have too much money, because I would have definitely went crazy. Like, I wasn't ready for that shit.
You weren't ready for that?
No, fuck no.
You think the grind without the internet was better? I mean,
no,
internet grind is better.
Motherfucker, right? Internet grind better.
I think it's better. I think it involved. Now
Dog,
it's better. But
you get paid straight from the internet. I get paid every month, 3-4 different times straight from the internet without going outside.
But that shit evolved to that.
But we ain't have it at all. Fuck evolving. We didn't have it. You couldn't even email a song to somebody.
I think that should have go. I mean, I think it was going.
Really sit back.
Fuck no, it ain't no go there. I remember you used to take a case of CDs to the store. If it's 1,000 of them, you only getting $2 or $3 off each CD.
No, talk about like far.
Then they can copy them and you ain't gonna get no more money off at that store. Now streaming, I can pay every week.
That DVD money was good to me.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but money now is it's all forever.
Every day, yeah.
As soon as somebody look at it, you get
different outlets.
The
Instagram.
Nigga can see you money without seeing you. Nigga can see you money without seeing you. That's like magic back then. Magical. You can see me money without seeing me. Nigga, how the fuck you want to do that? That wasn't out. Nigga, I said, what the fuck? So all the email a song, you had to have the $1 million board. Only Puff Daddy could do it. Snoop Dogg, only a few people. Email a song was like a big deal. You could do a song in LA and I'm in New York. Now you could just do that shit with your phone. Like,
Hold up, it was a big
nigga, it was a big deal, nigga. Email a song, nigga.
Big ass computers and shit.
Nigga, no, when I first started rapping, there wasn't no computers in the studio. You just had the mic, I mean. And you can't punch in. You gotta just go straight through.
Oh,
Our motherfuckers punch in now.
You couldn't, but nigga, when I first seen punch in, I said, I'm using that shit. Cause it wasn't out. 98 wasn't out, 97 wasn't out. That computer shit came out like by 98, 99. That's when niggas started having, like, you can see the voices and shit. You know, I was like, that's my voice right there. That's colorful shit. That's what I seen this.
How that shit used to look?
It ain't looking like nothing. You ain't see nothing. You just wrapped in the motherfucking joint. And you make sure you don't fuck up, because you got to go all the way through. I mean, you can do an ad-lib, you can do it all the way through again. Ain't no stopping in the middle and none of that shit. Like Run DMC, on them, did that shit. They rapping that shit all the way through. Yeah, that shit was different. You mess up at the end, you got to start over.
Damn.
Shit crazy, man.
Plus, it ain't sound clear. That shit sound like fucking retarded. It's like you rapping down the hallway somewhere. Man, that shit. I mean, so the technology like this shit. I mean, everything from now was easier. If you want to talk to Puff Daddy, he might not see it, but you can send him a message. He might not see it, but he might do see it.
You can DM.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you can't, like,
you know what's so crazy? Let me tell you so crazy. When I came home from jail, I'm thinking when you DM somebody, they automatically see it. So I'm DMing niggas like famous niggas and all that, right? I didn't know that motherfuckers don't answer sometimes, right? But the motherfuckers that was answering, niggas like, oh, that nigga answered you back? I'm like, yeah, why they ain't posted? Like, niggas don't be answering. I'm doing this famous niggas answering me back about niggas. I said, I just thought a nigga would answer you back if they see the shit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, I'm DMing Ice Cube, everybody. But niggas hitting me back. They're like, oh, this nigga hit you back? Yeah, nigga. But I'm saying this opportunity, you can DM any.
You think about that shit.
Sometimes people shut their shit down before they even try. You might just try, and the motherfucker you might give you some rhythm. But back then you had to beat the nigga. What's the chance you gonna see Jay-Z? How you gonna see Jay-Z? How you gonna see Puff Daddy? You in Philly? How?
How you gonna bring your CD?
How
you gonna?
You can't, nigga.
Now you can just send that shit through.
Now you don't even need nobody, because you can. This distribution is TuneCore, CD Baby. They put it everywhere. Everybody phone can buy it. Apple Music. You don't even need a record deal. What you need a record deal for? You don't need one. All you need is somebody to promote your shit and tell them because you hot.
Yeah.
Man, them niggas still lazy and don't do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like the grind is.
No, the grind is because niggas now is lazy and they complain too much and you know what, they gotta remember, the world's gay. Everything on TV is gay.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like,
Niggas, I mean,
back in the day, you really had to get outside.
You know, if a gay TV show came on in 2001, and niggas kissing and shit like that, it would have been like a problem. And I don't give a fuck about it. And I'm just saying, like, the world's like more softer. You can't say this. Everything got to be politically correct.
Everything altered.
Yeah, everything. You can't even be you. If you say anything wrong, we cutting you off. I mean, back then, niggas didn't give a fuck. You can say anything they want. They ain't give a fuck. You can say whatever you want. Like, I mean, period.
And I see you just put something on your Instagram. And, you know what I mean? You elaborate
about
Kanye
the Jewish stuff. Yeah, because I just think they was bullying them. I mean, because my thing is, I wasn't even thinking about Jews. I don't know nothing about no Jews. My lawyer's Jewish. I even know. I said, you're Jewish, Bernie? He said, yeah, I'm Jewish, yo. So I was talking to him about it, but they said Sean they might try to flex on him. And Kyrie Irving especially, because he ain't even say nothing. And I just don't like it. I mean, because black people been through too much. I mean, period. Plus, we was in the Holocaust with the Jews back in World War II. But I mean, they talking about taking your money out your kids' mouth because somebody posted something. That's insane. Then you heard the boy from Nike, like, we not cutting ties with Kyrie Irving, we not fucking with him no more ever, period. That make me don't want to wear Nikes, none of that shit no more. That's making me like, I just don't like it.
Probably don't want me to play ball no more.
He already made like 180 already. He good.
Easy.
He good already. But I'm saying, but like, just imagine if they do that to them, imagine what they do to a regular person. Dog, I said nigger on my Instagram, and they stopped monetizing my shit for like 2 months. I said, I can't say nigger. I can't say nigger. And me? I can't say nigger. Like, the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? You know what I mean? But they run out that shit. So, too, you got our own platforms. We can't, you got to go by the rules.
They done took my fucking page.
What?
Yeah, sniped it. Fully first wave.
Kanye West got something for him, though, Kanye. Because he the populist thing. He the populist thing in the world right now.
But how many millions he lost in a week?
But guess what? Right? If you got $1 billion or you got 500 million, it don't really make a difference. You still get buy the same shit. You don't feel it. It's just a number. It's just a number.
So you tell him film?
No, it's just a number on the paper. That shit it ain't real life. It's a different. I mean, fuck, you go buy 1 million tacos. Like, fuck you mean? You go eat the same food, wear the same.
But they did a lot. They took his sneakers.
But he gonna get it back though. You gonna watch, you gonna make it back because now he free.
They said the Yeezys and the Marshalls now.
Like, but he free though. You know, all you gotta do is drop one crazy ass shoe and shut it down. You know niggas gonna buy it. For sure. You see Adidas stole his style and got them Adidas hot too. They just came out with it. They stole his style. But you know, Adidas niggas was made from, they was Nazis in World War II. I said, how the fuck the Jews ain't say nothing about that? But they talking about Kanye West. Fuck. I mean, so it's just the skin. They don't really, niggas don't like. They don't like this skin, man. You got to shut up, nigga. If you're a nigga, stay in your place.
Stay in your fucking place.
My thing is this. If I got $1 billion, I'm not saying nothing until I get done with this shit. Then I'm gonna talk shit. I don't fuck the billion up. Like,
That's why, like, when I see like Shaq and them dick eating on the joint.
my thing is, I just want to say
like
nothing. I don't like this
yeah,
either.
I don't like that shit.
But I understand it, though.
Sell out niggas like, no, that shit nasty.
political.
I understand it though.
Yeah, but shut the fuck
Listen,
up.
LeBron get $1 billion from Nike, right? I ain't fucking that up. Cause once I get to $1 billion, right, I got power. Like now I can say whatever the fuck I want to say at that. But right now, let me just, I just ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna talk nothing against him. But they might tell me, you gotta go out there and say something, LeBron. You should just, LeBron got the Jewish joint tattooed on his chest, that little tattoo joint. People say, LeBron, listen, you gotta go out there and say something. We gave you $1 billion. Nigga tell you that, nigga, you going out there and say something. Listen to Kyrie, you fucking drawing, listen. I don't believe that.
Break
shit,
down
right?
the whole shit.
Like this, Kyrie, you making our race look bad, you fucking up. You shouldn't have said, I just said everything that I called you like, nigga, I had to say that shit. You fucked me up. Not the $1 billion, nigga.
Shaq calling him an idiot and all.
But the Shaq showing the same movie in his movie theaters.
That ass nigga, like,
Crazy.
Yo, and I never looked at Shaq like that. Like, damn, Shaq, you don't say that?
Yeah, then he be popping it like he that. Like Shaq the nigga, I smacked the shit out of him.
No, not Shaq.
Yeah.
Shaq going,
Not Shaq.
Shaq big as shit.
Shaq put him right.
Shaq gonna put you in a blender.
No, Shaq put him in his pocket.
Sellout, bro.
But
He's a sellout.
I can't even imagine somebody smacking
Talk
Shaq.
about something.
This nigga smack Shaq like, you probably be like, no, I ain't smacking this nigga. That nigga Shaq.
Shaq walking in, he's like this. What's up, big homie?
No, you gonna say that. We fucking Shaq up. We fucking Shaq up.
Yo, I remember I used to think niggas up in New York, they see niggas famous, they start acting weird. I'm like, yo, nigga, don't. I tell my niggas, when we go up to New York, don't act weird, nigga. Don't be acting crazy. Don't. I mean, cause niggas be right.
Why niggas Philly niggas love to go to? Why y'all love New York?
I hate New York. I'm not saying I hate New York, but like, I don't like being in New York. It's too many people, too much shit. I mean, I don't like the rent too high. Like, cause I used to live right there in Fort Lee, New Jersey, right by Harlem. My shit was $3,600 a month. I'm like, why this shit cost so much? I mean, I don't like. I mean, but you had, New York is where the opportunities at. Everything is in New York. Fuck Philly got the gallery. Fuck
The guy, I mean, you got that.
Man, fuck you mean? New York got everything. New York got everything. Nigga, you can go to New York, wherever you want to be is in New York. A talk host, you want to be a movie director, you want to work at Nike, you want to work at, all that shit is in New York. You want to rap, all the studios, all the record labels is in New York.
That's
So
crazy.
you had to go to New York. That's where I was at. I said, I'm moving there. Fuck you talking about.
It's still like that, man.
But you know, that's something, I don't like when somebody they don't know how you got to do what you do. Like, it ain't no easy shit. It take risk. You took a risk. So nigga that's why nigga can't tell me nothing. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I come from foster home. I don't got nothing shit. I mean, I don't got no mom, pop, none of that. I mean, so my shit from the muscle for real. So when somebody says something, I'm like, I ain't trying that shit. You wouldn't have did. You can't get mad. So when I coming through stuff, I deserve this shit, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Because I took a risk. I ain't got no job, no nothing. I wasn't even on welfare, nigga. Nothing. I was just straight from the muscle. Nothing. I ain't had shit. Like, yo, nigga, my guy signed ain't had no ID to cash my check. Fuck you talking about that? Like, you got ID? Where I got ID from?
So how the fuck did you get out New York?
My man was going out there. I just went with him. My man Hip Dog. Shout out to Hip Dog. He's like, yo, the niggas like your shit. I got a little mixtape. That's the old part one, John. They like your shit. They do. I'm out there. They went out there supposed to be for like New Year's. They never left.
So who else you staying there?
My man had like a efficiency with no furniture in there. I used to sleep everywhere. I used to sleep sometimes I sleep in the hallway. They lock me the fuck out. I ain't gonna fuck about none of that. See, when you ain't sidetracked by a girl, you don't really worry about too much shit. Girls is like, I mean, if you ain't got no money, you don't need to be with a girl anyway. Like, you just like, I'll get that shit later. Like, right now, like, this shit critical. Like, I mean, so I wasn't sidetracked. I mean, I was just straight focused. I ain't.
Let up. All into the appetizer.
Yeah, I was like, man, I said, listen, this shit, man. Mind you, the niggas I'm living in the efficiency with, they signed to Mary J. Blige. So I'm two niggas in the crib. They doing a movie. I'm right there. I can't get in it. The Joe, what's that? Prison songs. I'm right there. I'm right there watching them make the movie. I'm like, why can't I get in there? I'm trying to parlay. They're like, no, you ain't. You got to. I said, I'm salty and shit. The niggas come back to the crib. They the boy mad as shit. And they're writing in my book like these niggas is fucking movie. Now I know my shit about to come next year. I'm about to be. I mean, my niggas rated raw. They was from 20 from Brown. They was fucking Mary J. Blige every night. I'm like, damn, I can't. I'm living in the crib with niggas that's on, but not all the way on. But they got to deal. I mean, I'm like, why the fuck they ain't fucking what those out? Like. I mean, but it's how you gotta wait your turn. I mean, but we so tight, we was homies. There was never no hating shit. We was like competition type joint. I mean,
yeah, man.
I mean, but yeah, that shit was like, I mean, out there it was like New York was. Mind you, Rough Rider Studio, I used to could just walk there. It's in Getty Square. I just go there every morning, knock on the door. To the point they start knowing me, I just come in there, be with DNY. I mean, like every day, every fucking day.
Dang.
They're like, yo, nigga, you won it. You won it, nigga. I won it, nigga. I mean, Eve just got signed. They had Eve in there. She trying to do her little shit in there, and Dragon was in there. I mean. You know, I got all the pictures for all this shit. My pictures is crazy.
Dang.
Old school Jones. I mean, but mind you, but niggas don't see that part. They only see when you start getting the money. They don't see the shit like, when the shit might not work.
Yeah.
I mean, you ain't got no other option. Nigga. I mean, this shit like, but you gotta think like you gotta make it work. You ain't know if it ain't gonna work. You gotta make it work. I mean,
And you see that's what you did, man.
but anybody can do it. I don't care whatever you do. You just gotta be consistently and keep doing it. And keep trying. I mean, somebody you're gonna get a break. If you keep doing something every day, you're gonna get a break. I mean, then you gotta just believe it. Once you start believing that shit, it's like as long as you ain't trash. If you just terrible, some niggas is terrible. Like, some niggas just terrible. If you just terrible, that's different. But most niggas, I mean, if you just, I mean, because Meek was more work ethic than good.
Yeah.
His work ethic was crazy. I'm talking every day.
And that's how.
Every day. He outworked everybody. That's the man. Cause man, got like what 30 songs to go. You know what I mean? He worked.
All the advertisers.
He outworked everybody. And then by him doing that, he started getting good as shit. Now, his hooks was crazy. Man,
that Fast Life jump.
That's my favorite song from me.
Fast Life. Remember Flamers?
Yeah. See, like I wasn't really like that was my young boy, but I was a fan. Like I'm like, nigga, this shit, how this shit you making, nigga? This shit is crazy. Like, what the fuck are you? I mean,
I saw when that nigga dropped Flamers 3 and that shit was a real CD.
I remember Flamers 2 came out. That shit had every car in the. I said, yo, this shit. Yo, I never seen no shit like that before. Every car, every young boy, every fuck. I said, the fuck, this. Man, you ain't even sounding that. You just a nigga that rap from the streets, like. I mean, but you know that shit could have went nowhere. If he would have stopped, he could have stopped right there. And I mean, but he knew what he wanted though.
For sure, man.
That nigga was talking to me about Nicki Minaj, nigga, before he even knew her. Before I even went to jail. Like what, Nicki Minaj, nigga? You ain't, come on, man.
Crazy.
That's why I said I think you're speaking to something into existence is a real thing.
Tongue speak life and death.
Yeah.
All the way up until, like, you know what I mean? One thing I admire about you adjust to the times and shit like that too. Like, it's hard, that's hard to do. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Even, you know what I mean, still locking in the youngest that's got the ball now. And
but plus, I don't want it as much as before, because when you start getting older, like, you don't really care about the stuff you used to care about before. When you're young, you want to be the best. You care about who hotter and who that. I mean, you older, you don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I mean, you get your money, you want to influence niggas. I mean, yo, do this. You don't, like me and Celeb did this joint. I don't care if somebody better than me. Before, when I'm young, if you think you're better than me on song, nigga. I mean, but I don't now, you don't give a fuck. You're more comfortable in your skin. I mean, when you're young, you really got like a lot of insecurity. I mean, you act like you don't, but you really do. You know what I mean? You ain't. I mean, so when you older, you're more humble. I mean, you tell a nigga like, do. But I was like that even back then, like tell a nigga, do this, because you get money, you got confidence anyway. You get money. I mean, your man don't got no money, you want to make sure he gets some money so he can feel how I feel. But niggas don't be thinking like that when they get money. They want to stun on you. You know what I mean? So I was always thinking like, nigga, I'm gonna show you how to. I mean, Joey never tell you every show you take them to with me, I give them money off my show. They ain't even nobody to get paid off a show, nothing yet. I mean, I got some money out my money. I mean, so that's how I used to play. I mean, but niggas, when I was beefing with niggas, all that, the young people don't remember that because there wasn't no internet and they wasn't outside yet. They was like 8 or 9. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I ain't give a fuck about telling them because I was so mad. Like, all these niggas like, y'all niggas, man. You know what I mean? Because at the time, nobody that was on wasn't fucking with nobody that ain't on. I mean, why would you fuck with a nigga that ain't on? They can't benefit you at all. I mean, you just benefit you benefit them. You know what I mean? But I was like, I just wanted niggas in Philly to win, like somebody.
Yeah, man, for real.
I just wanted to be like, I told you. Then I got to say that about me, because niggas ain't, I mean, you see, all these niggas wasn't fucking with him. I mean, and I said, I told y'all. That's all I wanted to be able to say. I told you. Hey, told you. I said, I told you.
For real, man. For real. You saw the grind and come up. I want to speak on this, too. As we move on and shit like that, like, I saw the interview. Your son, my whatever he did.
MUJI?
MUJI, yeah.
Well, my son, he said some stuff about me on the interview I ain't like, right? But he my son. So when you're your son, it don't matter what he see, you gotta forgive him, because it's your son. I mean, and one day he'll grow up, he gonna see things different, he gonna be a whole different human being. So I was mad at the time. I mean, cause I'm a human. Like, nigga, what the fuck you talking? I mean, what you talking about? But I love him. I mean, when you love somebody, you try to think different, like try to understand. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, I mean, it'd never be on no shit like if it was a regular person said it. If a regular person said it, I'd be like, nigga, fuck you, like, you ain't fucking that nigga, but that's my son, like, you know what I mean? Plus he going through some shit that's probably stressful, whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, I mean, so I just feel like, I mean, one day, I mean, God willing, I talk to him, I mean, because at the end of the day, if you ever want to call me somebody, I mean, I would never not answer my son call. I mean, that's some nut shit. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, so like, he going through it. I wrote him a letter. You know, we got a little spat. We never had this argument or nothing before though. That's
how I went. Hey,
I don't know what happened. But he's in jail, but I don't know. But like, I don't know who he talked to or whatever. But I mean, because my thing is this: I never say I'm perfect. Whatever I did wrong, all right, that's cool. But like, nigga, you don't supposed to say that in the public. You know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to keep that shit. Why you even tell me if you got a problem with me? Nigga, how the fuck you gonna jump to me? So, I mean, but the thing was like, I mean, he don't know the stuff that his mom did because I never said nothing about it. Because I ain't the type of nigga like, yo, your mom did this. I mean, I mean, so I just wrote him a letter and finally told him certain things. I don't think he liked the truth, I mean, or whatever, but you always gotta forgive your kids.
The shit that be so crazy with the kids is like, especially with us being pops, when we do some shit, or when they perceive us one way, they hold it. The mom can fuck up 1,000,000 times, and they won't see that shit for what it is.
But guess what? They can look at. But my thing is this:
Mom can fuck up in front of them.
you can look at me however you want, right? Because at the end of the day, I know how I look at myself. I mean, you ain't go through none of the shit I would do. I mean, the kids think they got it hard now. They don't got it. They don't even know having it hard it is. You know what I mean? So I be looking at it like, you think you went through a struggle, nigga. You don't even know what a struggle. Mind you, I was in the same situation you in now. I was in there when I was your age, but I don't have a dad. I can't, nigga, you got it. I get, as soon as Rick get upstairs, I get $500 for a TV. You know what I mean? Nigga, I had to draw pictures to get this motherfucking TV something. Nigga, you know what I mean? So, your whole struggle, you don't even know what the real struggle is. You know what I mean? But I don't want you to know what the struggle is. You know what I mean? So I was mad about that shit, real mad, because my feelings was hurt. Like he said some shit about it, man. But I love him, so I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck about that shit. It was so much more bigger shit I could be worried about, you know what I mean?
Split image of you, man. Yeah. Everybody say that.
That was a one-hitter quitter, too. One-hitter quitter.
One-hitter quitter? And you mark.
That's why she blamed them on me last, like, you know what I mean? But my thing is this, once I found out your mind, like, come on, we rocking and rolling, you know what I mean? But you know, once you meet a kid when he 8, you can't beat him.
Which?
He was 8 when I mean, you can't beat him. Like, I didn't feel right, you ain't beating him.
I'm smacking my son in the head.
I'm saying, if you met him when he's 8. If you never seen him as a baby.
Oh, when you are, if it's a situation like that, all right, yeah.
I mean, so you can't really get
the bonding years is over now.
Yeah, like
if it's a situation like that,
like, plus I don't think I can beat my kids really anyway. But my young boys, you beat them when they 3, like don't do that. Don't you know what I mean? So when they get 8, they already know what it is. I mean, but you know, my son always was like mellow though. You know what I mean, but I don't know where the fuck he came from with this shit. But I mean, my thing is if you are doing gangster shit, you shouldn't be worried about your parents no more. Can you pass that?
You gotta have what the sentence
20 to 40.
20 to 40.
So my thing is you pass parents. It's like what you talking about? You pass that shit, nigga. The parent, you worry about that shit when you at school or job or something like. You mean you like you mean right now you passed all that stuff, but you mean.
How old is he?
He's 23.
Damn.
He been down for 3 years.
How old was you when you quit your job?
21. Same age he was.
Damn.
You know what I mean? I was 21. You know what I mean? But only difference is but the difference is when I was signed already, so I had money to pay for my shit myself. I mean, I paid Brian McMahon to go. You know what I mean? But if I wasn't, like I wouldn't have had to been the rap. You know what I mean? Because it just the rap. You know what I mean? So I mean that's the difference. You know what I mean? But my son understands that all the interviews and all the stuff he do, they wouldn't be interviewing if he wasn't my son.
Facts.
Nigga, you forgot that? Did you forget that? That's the part, nigga. So all the shit I was strive to do, you get to automatically piggyback off it because you're my son. And you don't say something about me. Your codees ain't getting interviewed. But you mean sometimes people forget, they feel entitled. You mean, nigga, you gotta remember, nigga, I'm the nigga that put this together. Who put this thing together? Me, nigga, that's who. What you fucking talking about? But I want you to be able to do that, talk your shit, whatever, but like, nigga, don't forget, you keep forgetting. I mean, my son, Steve was talking about, he wanted a person that like take him to the bar. I'm not taking my son to the bar if he's 16.
Yeah.
I got him a job. Nigga, what's that? The summer, what's that shit called? Made in America. Every year they come, he automatically got a job. I mean, yeah. But he's young still. He don't respect that yet. Yeah. I'm not taking you to the bar. Nigga, you're not my friend. So your mom might get a boyfriend that want to be your friend because he called your mom. I don't give a fuck about none of that. My job is to get you prepared to be a grown man. You know what I mean? So he don't see that. Like, I mean, the difference. So he might see his mom boyfriend might take him to this and do that. I'm not doing that shit, nigga. I ain't that kind of dad to be friends with my son. Like, I mean, until they get old and grown. You know what I mean?
It's a different world now because we talk about the Pnbrock situation. Like,
I can't imagine sending my son in there to do. I can't imagine.
Send your son in.
That's different. That's a coward. That's a coward. He a coward. Never do that. Never. Never do no shit like that. Never. If you gonna do that, you gonna do it. I mean, tell your son you go take a walk. You know, California got the worst prisons ever out of every state. You and somebody to go in there. Who knows what gang? I don't know how that gang shit go out there. That's why I want to get locked up out there. You know what I mean?
That shit so. Listen, I heard that I sold drugs from my little brother because I ain't want him to. You know what I mean?
Shit, me and my brother was always locked up together. Always.
So it's like I can't imagine my son.
Yeah. What? But his dad must don't love him. Because that's not normal.
Nigga don't love his son.
I don't even like some of my sons, you know what I mean? But I love them. Like, I'm not doing that shit, you know what I mean? I'm not sending you in the, you know what I mean? Because I just know it's, you know what I mean? Because I got kids. That's the thing. Girls have kids by somebody, right? And the nigga say he don't want it, they still have it. And it's going to make the situation not going to be as cool as it could be. I mean, I would never leave my kids stranded. But like, if it's a girl you want the baby, it's going to be you have a different attitude. I mean, even though it's both of y'all fault, but like, come on, shorty, like, I mean, go to money, go get, you know, what you doing?
And it'd be like, I don't know you, shorty. Like, we probably was fucking, I don't know you. So it's like, now I'm having a baby by a chick I don't even know. And then now there's like we trying to co-parent. I don't fucking.
But you know what though? What I realized though, I'm glad. Even though I was young, I still took care of them because they become blessings when they get older.
Yeah.
They be even though you might not have wanted them, but they gonna be blessings when they get older. That you don't even see. When the young used to look like it's a burden. You mean I don't want to be with this shit, but like I'm glad I just said fuck all that. Because in my head I already know like my kid's gonna be with me. I'm not having my kid. I mean over there and over there. I mean fuck that. All my brothers, all your brothers, y'all gotta know each other. I mean period. Y'all got to have the same last name too. I mean even though I might ain't want y'all. I mean but like, I mean. But when they grow up, I mean, you're gonna be like, damn, that was the right decision because I mean, they blessings. They blessings.
I got a daughter.
I got 2 daughters. Yeah, my daughter. I got a daughter 25.
25.
Nigga, I robbed the bodega to get the money to get her abortion. Gave it to her mom. Like, yo, I said, nigga, I'm 17. I ain't want no baby. Like, you like, yeah. She took the money. No, fuck that though. Listen, the money.
You said the bodega.
Yeah, the joint on 43rd Street. I robbed the joint. The money was in like a blunt box. It was in the blunt box. I took the blunt box. I gave it. You know, she sat there and counted it. Like make sure it was all there and then they ain't get it. I seen the bitch like a couple months later, she ain't get it. I said, yo, what the fuck is you doing? Nigga, you drawing, like what are you doing? I mean, so my daughter would say, Daddy, you ain't want me. I said, listen, that wasn't that I want you, I ain't know you. Nigga, I ain't want nobody, nigga, what you talking about? But I mean, but it's a blessing, it's become a blessing though. Like, I mean, my daughter, she a blessing, like, I mean, so like, I mean, but I was 18 watching her. I'm in the studio with her. You mean like what the fuck I'm doing with this? I don't got a girlfriend. I got a baby. How you got a baby with no girlfriend? That don't even make sense. Like I ain't no help with that. Like this shit is drawing. I mean, and this my daughter don't want to go to nobody but me. So I'm like, they trying to rap. She like I said this shit like, but I never thought like I ain't gonna see her no more. I ain't gonna do it. Like that wasn't even an option for me. I mean. But kids, you know, they want you to be perfect. I go to jail sometimes, you might not see me, nigga, but that ain't because I don't love you, though. You know what I mean? So, but you know, daughter's more sensitive than the son. You do something to a daughter, they gonna remember that shit forever.
God.
Forever, nigga. You smack your daughter leg, it's over. She gonna fuck with you till she about 19.
Yeah. 2 of them. I don't say nothing.
Sons, you can beat them the fuck up. They cool the next hour. You know what I mean? But daughters, but that's why daughters need dads for real. Sons need dads too, but moms fuck sons up. But daughters need dads.
Bad.
One of my daughters, one of my son.
Huh?
One of my daughters, she hard as that.
We got it fucked up in there. Like, we just, I mean, because, you know what really make it hard? Because we be struggling. It's hard to focus on shit you can't got no job. You trying to get something, I mean, you feel insecure, you can't do what you're supposed to do. I mean, that shit, I mean, so be shit like that. I mean, so like, I mean, it'd be hard for some niggas like me.
Yeah.
But they'll know that you can have no money and just take your son to the park.
No money taking.
But the girl might make you feel like, nigga, you ain't bring no money, like, you ain't no bread, so you might not want to come around. It'd be just a lot of shit like that. And I mean, but my era is different, because my era was crack era. I mean, back in the day, see, crack, y'all, they smoke now, ain't like back in the day. Back then, smokers was dirty as shit. You see, smokers, they ain't no functioning, they ain't no going to work, nigga. They smokers full time, dirty as shit, you know what I mean, stealing everything, you know what I mean, it was different. So when your parents like that, you like, I mean, you ain't got no parents, that shit's over, I mean, shit's a wrap. I mean, so you really be out this joint by yourself, but it be a lot of y'all like that. So don't be just you, so you don't feel so sad and so alone, because all your niggas is in the same boat. You know what I mean? So I never felt sad about the shit. Like, I'm in the foster home, I know we just all of you in the foster home, nigga, that's what it is. Like, I never really felt sad about it, but you know it's not right when you grow up and have kids yourself. I'm like, damn, your kids was in that shit, like, I mean, but.
You got grands now, man.
Yeah,
Soccer.
Two. That shit crazy. I never thought I was gonna live this long, man. She's crazy.
How I feel?
I feel like I'm at, it's not me, like it's not even real, like, I mean. What the fuck? You know, in the inside, you still feel the same age. Like, you be want to do shit that you know you can't do because you got to supposed to carry yourself a certain way. But I be want to do shit like, nigga, me that shit I used to do. Like, you know what I mean? But like, so it's weird to be old as shit. Like, you like, I'm old as shit. How the fuck this happened? Keep waking up. Only thing worse than getting old is not getting old. You know what I mean?
Only thing worse than not getting old, man.
The worst thing getting old is not getting old. That shit is me. Niggas is not getting old. Niggas is not getting old. This shit is out here is diabolical. This shit is diabolical out here. Niggas is killing. They killing like it ain't about nothing. Yo, this shit, what? No. That shit is crazy, man. No pics, no root, no nothing.
This shit wicked. My kids can't come outside. Like,
you know what's bad? Make it bad for the good young boys though. Like, cause if you're a good young boy, you still gotta be strapped. You still gotta. You mean the fuck? Like they shot
the football situation and shit like that.
Oh, I seen a lady on the news crying. That shit like that's so. Cause I know how I feel to lose a kid. That shit's like the worst thing ever.
What about the innocent motherfuckers that ain't into the streets and all that? Just going to practice and shit like that.
Back in the days, a kid got killed named Fahim. Fahim, West Philly, right? He was 10 years old. Like long time. Remember how big of a deal it was? No, remember how big of a deal it was?
I remember.
It was so because it wasn't happening like that. So it was like a big deal. Fahim, I think his name. Now that shit like every day. like this.
That shit just happened freaking
Then the internet, you see everybody that died. See, before you only see your neighborhood who died. Now the internet, you see every neighborhood, every city who dies. You just see rest in peace all the time. So you like, it don't be no, I mean, like you don't even get the chance to even mourn. Like back in the day, like when Tupac and Biggie died, the niggas was mourning about that shit for like years. You know what I mean? Like Biggie died, oh my God, I can't take, you know what I mean? Now like Nipsey, that's what niggas forgot about it already kinda. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Such like, give him 8 months. So, like, you know what I mean? Cause somebody else gonna be dead.
Damn.
Like, it's like, I don't know, it's just like, oh, this
Ego situation heavy.
That shit
Take
crazy.
off.
That shit's crazy.
And we seen this shit on camera. Like we seen niggas.
That's what you seen. But you seen Nipsey on camera. You seen the Migos shit on camera. Pnbrock shit on camera.
Pnbrock on camera.
Oh, you dying on camera, so your kids and everybody. And once it's on the internet, that shit forever.
Dolph.
That shit. Yo, I'm talking about. Yeah, people that made it. That's the worst. You die and you made it.
One of the first joints on camera that fucked me up was Rel. Dirtbag Rel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's sitting in the car, that shit.
I used to watch these nigga videos before he got killed. Like, cause I don't ride that bike, so I don't do none of that shit. Like, I just feel like it's a waste of me. I could die so many other ways. I don't, you know what I mean, fucking crash into me and shit. But I'm looking at this nigga William with no hands. I'm like, how the fuck? I'm just sitting there like, how the fuck you do this? Like, I just can't. I'm talking about, I keep looking at this shit, William the shit in the park, like a market parking lot, and just got his legs on his hands. Like, how the fuck is he? Yo, I couldn't. I was like, yo, this nigga is.
First one that did that shit.
Yeah.
You see how many? You see how big his name is though now?
Yeah, man, I saw. Yeah, they all had the bike size frame. Was heavy.
Philly always got somebody. Every generation has some special people in Philly. Cause you know Philly got. We outside in Philly. It's like it seems hopeless. It looks like you can make nothing happen. It's like man, ain't nothing. This shit ain't gonna work. Whatever you doing, you gotta really have confidence in yourself. Cause it's like, man, this shit ain't gonna work. Cause it seems like it's so hard. You know?
Why you think it's that hard? We gotta work like 3 times harder.
Because Philly niggas is they hate. I mean, just keep it honest. Not only they hate us, they real like judgmental. If you rap, you do one corny verse, it's over. That shit over, nigga. We don't fuck with that nigga. If you, back in the day, they say, he don't let that shit you talking about. They find any reason not to fuck with you. Like, so you gotta be certain words. They gotta just like you. You gotta get some type of way to make them like you. Like, I mean, you mean, it's Philly, like, I'm talking about, if you cook food, that shit nasty. You make clothes, that shit corny. Like, that's just Philly, like, but you gotta be a special type of person. But it's always somebody that make it through. Like Milano got the clothes. I mean, she made it through. It's like the lady saw her cooking and shit. So, but it was always somebody. People still make it through, but it's hard to get through. Hard to get through.
Gilly and Wallow, they deal. They just.
It's crazy because I called Gilly about the podcast shit. Like before they did it, he's like, man, Wallow about to do the joint, man. I just came to my idea, just came to my head, like on some shit. I don't even know what the fuck made me think of it, but yeah. But he deserves it though. I mean, you gotta think Gilly been doing some shit for 25, 30 years.
Yeah.
I mean, because there was a time when he was like, you know, man was our rivals. Like, I hated that nigga, you know what I mean? So, he was like, I'm like, nigga, I'm better than you. That's my whole thing with him, you know what I mean? This like 30 years ago, nigga. Like, so niggas wasn't to be bored, like, you know what I mean? So, like, he deserved it. Like he just overnight, I mean.
Worked for that shit.
We worked for it, you know what I mean?
Wallow came home, turned that shit all,
He did 20 years in jail. He definitely deserved it. He had no coochie in 20 years. You had no coochie in 20 years, you deserve everything.
Man.
Listen, if I got $1 billion, you had no coochie in 20 years, I'm gonna give you the money. What much you got? You mean that's torture right there? Real shit.
Damn.
Listen. No, I did 3 years, right? With no coochie, and that shit like real bad. It's real bad. It's so bad. That's how bad it is. I'm watching the KFC commercial, right? The lady on there, she black lady, she had a shred cut. She eating chicken. She ain't got no type of sexy clothes on or nothing, but she was a black lady. Like, ain't no black ladies up the jail I was at. I'm like, damn. I'm just looking at her, like, looking at the TV, like, damn. She's so, but I ain't saying nothing, right? So like 2 weeks later, I'm in the yard, like, I wasn't gonna say nothing, like, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Yo, y'all see that chick off this KFC commercial eating the chicken? That bitch bad as shit. Everybody like, yo, everybody saying, I'm like, oh, I ain't just me. Like, I said, yo, we gotta get out. My dog, she ain't got no sexy clothes on, no shit, nothing. She just, I don't even think you see her bottom. She's got like a blouse on, like, yo, you start getting, that shit is crazy. I said, yo, this shit is crazy, man. That shit bad, dog. Dog, when you start having wet dreams, you're a grown man. Having wet dreams.
Dreams of grown men.
Oh man, we're having wet dreams. Like, what the fuck? Like, but my just niggas that ain't getting out. At least I know my shit coming to an end. Like, all right, this shit coming to an end. Yo, the horniness is like, it's different. Dang. Shit different. Like, you be like, yo, it was this lady guard named Miss Jones. She had black lipstick. I hate black lipstick. I hate black fingernails. That shit just like, I hate it. Like certain people, like, it don't look right on some people. Like, man, a year go by, 2 years go by, she just start looking like, I started having dreams about her. Like I'm talking about what I be trying though. Like I wasn't trying that, but like, that's the only like you see it. Like that shit, it'd be crazy. Like, it ain't meant for that person to be like doing that long. I mean, that shit is crazy.
And these motherfuckers getting time now. Like,
man, niggas that ain't had no ass since the 70s and the 60s, man. They get the man coochie. They get the man coochie. I mean, that shit, that's what Dallas is called the Pink Palace. You know what they call that the shit?
The Pink Palace.
Man. Relationship city. All relationships in there. You can die over them. Niggas die over them girls, dudes in there. The girl dudes. They can't take a shower. You know, the way we shower in there is the basement. It ain't no stalls. It's the board. Everybody together. So if you got titties, you can't come down there. Because first of all, it's dark and no guards down there. Like, don't go down there with no titties, boy. They're like, yo, you go back. You got titties, don't go back. Don't go down there with them titties, boy. You don't want to go down there with them titties. That should be crazy. Guards, don't go down there with them titties, boy. Niggas been down this joint since 81, 75, all that. Yeah, go down there with them titties. That's it, this shit.
My homie, my man, I just did an interview with him, Skinny. He just got life plus 25.
That's my man.
Shout out to Skinny, free Skinny. Crazy. Life plus 25.
You know why they give you the 20 plus 25? Just in case you get life back. Mm-hmm. You still had that 25. So you can get life back on the pill or something, or you still got this 25.
I never understood. Yeah, that's crazy. I never understood why. Like, they give a nigga life. Why the fuck? The years?
That's why you get two bodies, you get two different life sentences. Because if you get this one back, you still got this one. This how state prison work in Pennsylvania. Say you do a robbery, you go to jail for 5 to 10. You get out in 5 years, you got 5 years parole to walk off. You do another robbery, you go back to jail to finish your parole shit before you even start the new time you got. So niggas be waiting to get their numbers switched over. So nigga might have. He got 20 years he got to do, but he can't even start it yet. Nigga got 5 years before he got started.
Shouldn't even start yet.
Niggas go to the super roll, they're like trying to get the switch their number over. They like, no, come back in 2 years. So nigga can't even get to start his 20 years. He got 5 years. That shit be, niggas got time like this. Like, nigga, when I finish this joint, I'll switch over and do the 10 to 20. But nigga, when you want to switch over, nigga, like, you been down 17 already. Like, that shit, yo, that's why these young boys don't know.
Is it worth it?
Nigga, nothing's worth it. Nigga, you work at McDonald's. Nigga, I was getting 25 cents an hour up there. I'm cutting niggas hair all day, 26 hairs a day.
Can you imagine getting a quarter hour?
Nigga, can you imagine if phone call was $5? Nigga, one call is all money.
I mean, damn.
You gonna make if you ain't got no money on the streets, or you got no money, you done. You gonna make a call, or you gonna buy soap. You gonna call your girl, or you gonna buy some soap. That's just mean if you ain't got no.
What you doing? What you doing, sir? Call money.
No, I'm buying soap.
You got to buy soap. You can't.
I'm buying soap.
I gotta talk to my wife. I'm sorry.
Ain't my wife though? Ain't your wife no more?
Fuck,
ain't your wife?
I'm around a bunch of niggas.
I
can stink.
No, you can't stink. You know why? Because it's the stuff.
So I want to smell like Dove.
You know what I'm saying? You understand with me? You're not gonna be stinking. Nigga, I got to smell you. Nigga, no, you
saying if we was put in a situation. Like,
we all listen. If you gonna stay, you can't be stinking. Your soul can't be dirty. Them always like kill you. You can't even pee standing up. You gotta put these guys on niggas. That shit can't be splashing. This shit is their house. Niggas got their shit set up like a house, rugs and shit. Nigga, that shit is different. This ain't CFC. This is the penitentiary. Nigga, it's different. Nigga, all that shit stinking. Nigga, yo, young boy, gotta go. Yo, come on, take care of that. You be stinking. This shit crazy. I mean, dog. You know, but my thing is this: if you got a certain amount of time, you don't got a girl no more. If you got a certain amount of time, your girl's not your girl no more. Just let her go.
What's a certain time?
20 years.
No, for me personally, for me it's 5. You know what I mean? 5 is over. That shit's done. Not even.
Y'all agree? 5 years?
I'm not even telling you to wait for me for 5 because when I might come out for 5, I might have a different attitude. I mean, so I'm not gonna tell you to hold up and wait for me. You know what I mean? So go ahead. You mean? Block it out. 10 definitely is over. I don't give a how long y'all got kids. I don't give about none of that. It's done. It's over. 10 years, you're done. Don't let no girl wait for you for 10 years. That's selfish. I mean, let's go because you wouldn't wait for a girl for 10 years.
Crazy.
If a girl was in jail, you're not waiting 10 years for her. 10 years? Somebody try to talk to her. No, I got my girl's in jail. I'm waiting till she come out. She got 10 years.
I'm letting them go ahead with that.
Yo, listen, 10 years, you know what this good girl's gonna do? You keep calling me like you ain't giving me no money to bills. Like you can't help me do nothing. Like what did you? You start making funny to her. You keep calling like what do you want? What do you want? What you want?
Oh, you know this whole
Niggas start breaking the phone in jail. Like nigga. Listen, I got the Campbell. My baby mom said something smart to me. Like, enjoy your life. I said, bitch, fuck, I ain't calling you no more. So I hung up. So like, I had like 3 more years left. I call all the numbers except for the last one. I'm like, man, I ain't calling that bitch. Hang up. Like, I'm not calling. I mean, that shit, you be lonely and shit in jail. Like,
she said, enjoy your life.
No, they think all the shit you done did on the street. Oh, that nigga's my turn. Whatever. But I'm gonna say, nigga, I already know. Like, nigga, I got years. Nigga, 3 years. Oh, that's you can get fucked about at least 12 times, 13, 14 times. Damn. You got 3 years. I mean, you should. I'm the dickhead locked up. Like, I mean, fuck. I don't want nobody else to suffer. Let me suffer. You know what I mean? Go do. But no, some people just be unrealistic, man. You got 20 years. You don't have a girlfriend, man. What you doing?
I want to say this though too.
You think you have a girlfriend if you got 20 years?
I ain't put myself in this
I'm
situation.
just hypothetically speaking, do you think you have a girlfriend?
I think I would. My situation, yeah, I would.
You had a girlfriend?
Yeah.
You don't have one. You would have had one.
Yeah, I think I would.
You think you do a dub and come home to a wife?
Listen, you know what?
Shut the fuck up.
He optimistic. I like
It's
that.
different with me, like.
You optimistic.
Shut up. Reef, I love you to death, Reef, but you
First, did you not think about this?
Yeah.
Not only is he gonna listen, not only is he gonna come home and not have a girl, right? His girl gonna be in a long-term relationship.
For sure.
Nigga, who you? Nigga, I've been there together 17 years. What the fuck is you, nigga? We got a son 15. Fuck you come around like we don't know you.
Motherfuckers get vulnerable, lonely, and all that. Come on, man.
Niggas be in jail stressing about them girls, but everybody act like they not. That's the thing. Everybody act like they not. Everybody act like it.
I'm glad y'all tapping on that side.
No, because if you got a girlfriend that you love, don't go to. You got to stop doing whatever you're doing. If you love her, man. I ain't never think like that. My shit be different. I gotta get this money first.
So we see like you see the DA had made a big statement. Shit went viral. The feds is in Philadelphia and shit like that.
The feds is everywhere.
They was just naming all
all
the young boys and their crew.
But the feds know everything because you know the young boys tell. One thing they do good for it, they definitely tell them.
Like how you feel about that? Like young boys really get on the track. I'm gonna do this to you. Doing it the next day.
I think they just lost because you know when you young, you care about what your friends think more than anything else. So whatever your friends think is cool, that's what you do. I mean, until you get older, so nobody's not being a leader saying, we shouldn't be doing that. They like, man, fuck it, that's what they doing it, we doing it. I mean, so they just caught up in it. I mean, and one day they're gonna look back on it like that. We was on some nut shit. I mean, but hopefully it's not too late for him. I mean, like my son got lucky. He could have been doing like my whole fear was him doing life. I said on Panda before I knew this shit even happened. I said I named all my sons. I said my fear is when I'm getting life. I mean, cause that shit like because I know how I feel. I mean, I know.
Before he realized that he was. Like inside the streets,
well, somebody came to me because they showed a video showing me on the video saying, well, because they know my past. Well, this is his son running around doing this. So my man, Big Snoop, matter of fact, my Big Snoop used to be here. He came to me like, yo, your son. They showed a video of you and your son saying your son out here doing all this shit. I'm like, what? Mind you, I had no idea. I called him. He come meet me like, no, Dad, I ain't doing that shit. He lied to me. Like, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I said, nigga, you supposed to tell me, like, I ain't the dad that got the fucking record. That ass dad, nigga. I'm like, I'm gonna say, come on, turn yourself in, nigga. I wanna know what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? He told me no. So, you know what I mean? It's crazy the way I found out. I was coming from LA. On the plane, I see the news conference. I'm looking at the news conference, like, what the fuck they talking about? They showed their faces. I said, oh my God. What the fuck? Yep. That shit was crazy. In the airport, I seen that shit.
Damn, indictment. I remember that.
But the crazy part, I was thinking about, they had no evidence. Because the murder is on tape. So, I mean, when I looked at the tape, I couldn't tell, you know what I mean? But the tape is just so sad all the way around because, you know, at the end of the day, they all still kids. I mean, but I seen the tape and I'm like, well, I can't tell who did it or not. So I'm thinking like, how can they say you did it? You know what I mean? So I'm thinking you're gonna sit 3 years, 4 years in the county and they're gonna have to give you a couple million when you get out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I guess one of the young boys said, because my son always told me he ain't do it. You know what I mean? So I mean, to this day, I don't know what happened. You know what I mean? Because I don't, you know, at this point, you got time for it. So I mean, I ain't paying for your son, whatever. I mean, but I mean, he's gonna be out because we got to figure, you in jail 40, you still young. You have a life. Even if I'm dead, I'm cool just knowing that he gonna have a life again. You know what I mean? Because just sitting and thinking about you being in there 60 and 70 and that shit's like, mind you, niggas in there like that. They got a hospice in there. So I'm talking about if you want cancer about to die, they still ain't letting you out. They got a hospice in the back. Cause you refuse the flu shot, you gotta go back there and sign papers in the hospice. I'm back there looking at niggas back there, like these niggas got IVs, they moaning. Let the nigga go home, man. What the fuck, man? Let the nigga go. Fuck. I mean, the niggas die, they push you right past, because the barbershop right by the hospital, they push you right past, and I mean, bury you in the back if you ain't got no family. If they ask you, where you want to be buried at? When you come to jail, they ask you that. Where you want your body sent? Where you want your body sent? Like, I said, what you mean when I want my body sent? I want my body sent nowhere, nigga. What you talking about? Well, you got to tell us where you want your body sent. If you don't tell us, we're going to bury you here. Oh, hold on. No.
Cemetery there?
Your bones be in that bitch. I want my bones in this, but let me tell you the funny shit I did. So I come to jail, I'm mad as shit because I turned myself in. I'm in jail. I went into the county one day, went straight upstate. So they go do the eye test. The lady like, can you read the chart? I'm like, man, I just say anything, any letters. You know, I got the letters. She's like, you sure? I said, man, so my fast forward 6 months later, right? I'm in another jail. They call call my name on the loudspeaker. I go down there, they give me thick ass glasses like this. I had to pay $26 for them. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are these for? Like, he said, you did bad on the eye test. I said, no, I was bad. He's like, no, you gotta pay for these jaws. I got these thick ass. So every time I want to be funny upstairs, you put these thick ass jaws. They like this thick. Like, I said, I was in the like, let me see your tattoo. I said, miss, can you stop talking to me? Like, I'm mad as shit. Like, I should have ran. Like, I did that shit. I was like, that was the funniest shit. Niggas like, yo, fucking get the glasses from out. Glasses, niggas shot to. I got every letter wrong. You read these letters like E's. I said anything. I don't fuck about them letters. I got 1 day in there. I got 3 to 6. Bitch, I ain't fuck them letters. You know, funny. Yeah, shit. But you know what's fucked up when you call home and people happy. I mean, sadder than you. Because the streets are harder. It's harder to be on the streets than jail. Yeah. The only thing bad about jail is no girls. Other than that, it's like it's routine. You gonna eat, you can watch TV. You said, hold up. You said, people on the streets. Being free is stressful. You gotta pay bills. You got responsibilities. So you call home, motherfuckers be stressed out. Like, dang, why you stressed out? Nigga, I'm in jail. Oh, I mean, but then you come home, you start. I mean, it's hard. I mean, it should be hard for my. I mean, so the motherfuckers in jail be thinking like, you can't be a burden to somebody while you're in jail. Like, I mean, keep sending me this. Did it? I mean, so I mean, that's the whole thing about that shit. Like, I mean, but there's too many of us in there.
Mm-hmm. Too many.
I know niggas in there that ain't do it. I mean, and it's so crazy. You go in there and say you ain't do it. They're like, all right, yeah, you and everybody else. I mean, but you really ain't like my shit. That job, I was innocent. One of the drugs, I mean, this nigga got me booked. That shit hurt when you locked up and you ain't do it. That shit, woo. That nigga trying to get the death penalty. My shit, the newspaper and all that shit. I'm like, nigga, they trying to kill me. I don't even know this nigga. But I ran on the run because they said they was looking for me for murder. I said, for me, I'm out. I'm with the land. I'm done. Bitch, like 7 months. They caught me.
So this was after the.
Yeah, I got signed. I got signed. Yeah, that's why they found me guilty of the robbery because of the murder. Because the murder, they said in front of what's that? The Whites on Erie Avenue. Mm-hmm. They said somebody. I bumped in my car. Or they bumped my car. I got out, like, killed one of them and shot the other one 6 times. I said, I don't have a car. What are you talking about? What car y'all talking about? They said I robbed them, so I had robbery, murder, attempted murder, all type of shit. I'm talking about all type of shit, right? Dang. So I never knew who it was, though. When I was on the run, I didn't know who the fuck it was. I didn't even give a fuck. I mean, so they caught me. They showed me the bull. I'm like, I don't even know these niggas. Hold up. Now I realized I'm innocent. Oh, I ain't do this. Not this. I ain't do this. I mean, so I'm like, now I'm mad. Because if I didn't know I was innocent, I would have ran. But like, I threw some shit up right there. So I'm in jail like, yo, I really didn't do this shit. They're like, nigga, what the fuck? I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. I kept trying to figure out why they saying it's me. So the boy that lived, I kept trying to reach out to him for like 20 years. He kept saying, he never would talk to me. He finally talked to me like a year and a half ago. That's how I found out who said I did that shit and got me booked.
Dang.
Nigga, Jimmy the Saint. He out here making movies acting like he don't write. He's a
oh, you talking about Jimmy the Saint? The one.
Nigga, I was hustling for it, yeah.
That be with Freeway Rick Ross.
Mind you, he could have did it, blamed it on anybody. He picked me just for that shit, you know what I mean? Yeah. Dang. And I knew it was so crazy.
So the motherfuckers that you reached out to.
It was like 2 of them. Say y'all both get shot. He died, you don't.
Yeah.
You got shot 6 times. So you seen a nigga that did it. You wrestled with the nigga. So I kept trying to reach out to you. You keep saying, no, I ain't talking to you. Like, but then you finally like, I won't stop. 20 years, I'm hitting this nigga at Facebook, all type of shit. So I'm gonna talk to you, like, nigga. You to me.
Do it.
Yeah, at the time, because he said what happened was, he lived downstairs from Jim. Jim came in like, yo, because Jim got caught with a brick in his crib. So he just getting niggas locked up to try to get the time off of him. He went down there like, yo, I know who did that shit to you, man. Mind you, I just did all type of shit for this nigga. I'm talking all type of shit for this nigga. Like, he go down there and say, yeah, the boy did it, show him DVD of me. Then he called the cops and brought the cops to make a report.
Oh, yeah. Told.
Now he ain't know I ain't do it. Yeah.
Dang.
I just found that shot like 2 years ago. Huh.
Nigga making movies, he just out here. Like,
but he ain't just telling me, he told on a lot of niggas. He just he was making up shit.
Damn.
That's the worst thing, a nigga telling you ain't do it.
These niggas different.
But yeah, so
that nigga, damn. Jimmy the Saint.
Yeah. Jimmy the Saint.
Fuck my head up, Jimmy. You know
just my man, Duke, he get caught. Nobody don't know that the feds came to his house and found a brick. He called Duke, like, Duke, you got that M16? I'm trying to buy it. My man Duke robbed it to give it to him. Feds grabbed him, he do 7. You mean, the nigga, so listen, I will drop Jim one time. He did 10, but he got, because he was supposed to do more, he got caught with crack. His shit it wasn't no coke, it was crack, a brick. Nigga, you have 1,000 grams of crack in your crib, nigga, that's, you're done, right? So the nigga, he get shot on 46 over the L at, he had a little apartment right there, I said, bring the bread right there. Some niggas come in there, knock on the door, shoot him 6 times, boom, boom, boom. I kept saying, well, who the fuck did it? You know who did it? Let's go take care of it. He told him, boy, though. I didn't even know, boy, he told him, boy, so he just out here just telling stuff. Just tell everything, like, niggas just a sick, you know what I mean?
Damn.
So, but he out here acting like he regular and normal. You know what I mean? And I would never say this about somebody if it wasn't true. You know what I mean? Mind you, this one nigga I used to hustle for this. I thought it was my homie.
Yeah.
So it fucked me up when I said, nigga, what? So niggas, you know how people put these posts up like they somebody's like they saying deep shit, nigga. You was a suck, nigga. What this fucking deep? I want to read this shit, nigga.
I'm crying.
The worst thing ever, this deep shit. Yeah, well, you know you gotta be around good people, nigga. Well, you should be around your fucking self then. What you talking about, like?
You are human beings though, man. I see that they been doing a lot of shows.
I don't go to the show because I'm gonna be a distraction. Because I'm not feeling PD right now, or Sparks, and I can't be around somebody and not say how I feel. I mean, like, they gonna blame it on me. And I was like, I'd rather just,
So you can't do that to squash it?
I mean, but first of all, my thing is this: niggas be suckers for real, right?
Sure.
So you be trying to be nice. You know what I mean? So you like, plus you don't want to be negative. You know what I mean? Let me just go let you have a pass. But nigga, I bring you up here and all this shit. You talking shit about me, nigga, and I can turn different. Like, I don't give. I mean, so just shut up. Shut the fuck up, shut up. I mean, you see my son die, you come to my son's funeral, right? Right? But you came to Freeway son's funeral 4 days later, you know my son, right?
Dang.
I mean, then you talking shit on top of that? Mind you ain't come, I ain't make a big deal out of it. I can't fuck with you, like, I mean, no more, whatever. You know what I mean? Instead of you saying, damn, you going through some shit, like, I mean, I ain't gonna be saying nothing on top of that, because whatever you going through already worse enough. I ain't even nothing, you know what I mean? You still talking shit. And then you lying? I mean, but I just don't like niggas
I know Beans came to the funeral. Y'all
and these came.
And me.
Sparks ain't come either, though. You know what I mean? But my thing is, I didn't expect Sparks to come, you know what I mean? Because, like, Sparks, I give him a pass, he ain't got it all. You know what I mean? It's hard to not be famous no more and you ain't getting money. I mean, you gotta be, people know you ain't got, you know what I mean? So I give an excuse for him, but I mean, but PD, I just like, I mean, nigga, you just like, people like you, but you're a fraud. You know, you just a fraud, you know what I mean? And I got love for you, but you're a fraud. Like, I just like, I mean, nigga, so you can't make it up to me with my son. Now, I wasn't gonna say nothing to you, do nothing to you, but I was like, damn, you don't fuck with me like that. Because even if your son dies still right now, still come. Even right now, just because of respect, I just come. You know what I mean? Just. You know what I mean? And I won't say nothing smart to you because you going through. You know what I mean? So it's like when Freeway. Every time I call Freeway, every day like you're free. Let me know if I'm doing some shit that you don't like. You know what I mean? Because you going through enough. You lost 2 kids. You know what I mean? I know sometimes I be tripping saying. You know what I mean?
He one of the solid ones out the crew that and Kurt, y'all say I fuck with C too.
Nigga, we call it state property though. Like so, you know what I mean? Like it's like, but nobody been upstate but me. So how the fuck I mean? And when we first of all, when we first did state property, Neef and PD wasn't even there, so he kicked them off. Y'all got? No, he was in the feds. Y'all got all my songs on State Property 1 album. You know what I mean? How the fuck y'all talking about? I ain't, nigga, I'm the main State Property nigga. What the fuck you talking about? You retarded? You gotta be retarded, nigga. You know what I mean?
You had the image.
You know what I mean? But my thing is, all the songs on State Property 1 is the songs I had before I even knew Rockefeller. They just took them and put them on there. Tell them hustle, all that type of shit and all that. Sing my song and all that shit. Songs we been had. Been had them shits. So nigga, what y'all talking about State Property? Nigga, so Speedy when you talking like, I'm like, nigga, chill. Like, you came along late because I brung you up there. Pump me, chill. Fuck. My thing is, you ain't gotta be on my side. Just don't say nothing about me. Hey, man, I mean, that's it. Like, man, you ain't even respecting the shit I'm going through. I mean, you know my son was tight. Ain't like I want to. I mean, that was my.
How you doing mentally? Like, you know.
I mean, big off and on. I mean, but my thing is that I don't be bothering nobody with it. You know what I'm saying? I live about myself. You know what I mean? So I'll be dope. You know what I mean? Because I don't be wanting to bring nobody else's spirit down. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? But I'm like, nigga, you gonna say something about that? And you see what I'm going through? Like, I mean, so I'm like, But of course, you know, when you go through something real bad like this, you can forgive people for certain shit if they bring it to you right. But right now, I mean, so I might come to the fucking joint and we fight. I mean, be rumbling and all that type. Nigga just say something to me, ask some slick shit. I'm gonna push them. I mean, that shit. So I'm like, man, and I don't want that, bring that vibes in nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, no, I'll do that thing, I mean, whatever.
Yeah, so you've been dissing yourself, basically doing.
Yeah, but I've been distancing myself from them for a long time.
I know.
The whole time because I'm just different.
Yeah.
I mean, when niggas be rapping about that shit, all that gangsta shit, I thought they was like me. I thought y'all was doing shit. I mean, but you know, I said, damn. But this ain't no dissing nothing. But I'm like, when Neef and them first came up, I seen Neef had braces. I'm like, they got braces. Somebody care about you that put your braces out there. I heard braces got like 5,000. I'm like, they got braces. I was in my head. I'm like, damn, how the fuck you get braces?
You got braces.
You
know a nigga like.
Because my struggle was different. Like I come from, so I'm like, damn, the shit I'm talking about, nigga, this is my life, nigga. You know what I mean? So I never really fit in. I mean, Beans always, you know what I mean? Because I wasn't going for none of that shit. You know what I mean? Like so. It was like we bought two like alpha type month. You know what I mean? Like so, but at the end of the day, I'm different. So I mean, wanting to be negative. So I just need to get away from the shit. Just let y'all go do your, you know what I mean, do your thing. Because when Neef came to my son's funeral, I forgave him. But the only thing with me, you just gotta forgive yourself. Because the shit I said wasn't a lie. You gotta forgive yourself. You know you should have did it when you should have did like damn. Oh, I should have told. I just panicked before because I ain't really used to police contact. I mean, don't say nothing bad about me. Nigga, I go to jail do all my time. I mean, you lose everything and all that shit. You know what I mean? So like, But at the end of the day, nobody perfect. I realize nobody perfect, and we all got room to grow. So, I mean.
Did y'all ever have any highlighting moments together as a unit?
Yeah, a whole lot of them. Movies, all type of shit.
And y'all was good though?
Yeah, but listen, we was real good. I was running each other 20 years. Like half our life. I mean, I got signed 21. You mean? I love him. I mean, at the end of the day, I wouldn't want nothing bad to happen to him.
Yeah.
Like even if he did something, if he died, I would be devastated. You mean? Because I love for him. Yeah. He's mad at him right now. It's like you have a family member do some dickhead shit to you, still like, you mean? But you don't want to see nothing happen to him. Like even with me, I just told me that over there. I said, nigga, I don't care if we beef or not, nigga. I don't never want to see nothing happen to you. You know, the rappers dying. I don't want to see nothing happen to you, nigga. Like because I know you know you. Yeah. I know you know you. I mean, like we got a history together. I told Melly the same thing. Like I mean. Because there's different levels, like, all right, we could talk shit on a song or be mad at each other. It's not real life dying type shit. Like, I mean, because that's final. You can't fix it, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's like when he was beefing, when he got shot, I was at the hospital. Like, damn, he got shot. I don't want to see him die. Like, we beefing, but damn, I mean, so his mom even said that. I was right up there, he was in the hospital. I don't even know if he know. His mom was like, me and Freeway went up there. I mean, when he get better, we could beef again. Yeah, right now,
big bro shit. Like, but now you see, you got affluence over the youth now. Like, you know what I mean? Over it's a new generation, new wave in Philadelphia and shit.
I don't know too many of them though, but but my thing is, I know, but I want them to think that because you know sometimes we older rappers from the old school, they think you automatically don't like them. Or you automatically don't like their music and nothing. I know that tip. Like, I mean, if you're good, you're good. If you're not, even if it's some dancing shit, yeah, shit. You know what I mean? If that's what's popping, you get money off that shit. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell you nothing negative. All I can tell you is stuff I went through and try to give you any advice you want from me. But because I look at them like they could be my sons.
For sure.
Man, I ain't looking at you as I'm gonna get competition and that shit. I mean, that shit. I mean, so a lot of young boys probably don't know how to take a person like me or somebody that's like from my area. I mean, they might think, you know, like these niggas might be jealous or want to be competition. You know what I mean? But I ain't even on no shit like that. You 25, I can't be in competition with you anyway. You it. Yeah. Rap is for young people. Man, you know what's happening. I'm just fucking. I don't know what the fuck is going on really all the way. I just tell you the shit I've been telling you. You know what I mean? So so any young boy that want to fuck with me, got some advice for me, just DM me. I mean, that's easy.
We gotta put that song together we was talking about.
Yeah, I do want to do like a self-destruction type joint, man, because they need some help in the city, man. The city is going down the tubes, like, man, bad, man, and it's making it bad for everybody. Nobody's safe. Kids, girls, old ladies. You know what I mean? And the young people got to be the ones to fix it. Cause we be home watching Netflix, we be home cooking and going to the casino. I don't be outside doing nothing. So like, I mean, the young people gotta fix it, man. So I mean, on that note, and I mean, I don't know if my son do see this. No matter what you say about me, no matter what you hear, I'm always gonna love you. Period. I mean, that don't matter. I might not like you sometimes. I mean, but I don't love you, and I'm always gonna be there. I'll never leave my son stranded. I don't fuck about none of that.
Yeah, man. I respect that, man. Oschino, season 5. Before you leave out of here, man, we gotta play a little.
Listen. I got a video of it already. I can just give to you. I was in the bed. I did this shit. I was like in the joint chilling. I did like 4 different drawings, I think.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send it you.
Let the people know who was in the challenge. Who was your favorite? Before we.
Hollow Man.
Hollow Man.
Hollow Man was my favorite. Talk heavy. Hollow Man. I fuck with Hollow Man. He a sleeper. I was Creek. Did Creek first do one?
No, we was waiting for Creek.
Creek, where you at, Creek? What you doing?
Since we right there. Hollow Man, Creek Forge. Before we.
OT the real. Did he do one?
No, I'm just.
I heard Quilly John.
Quilly came. What's up? What you about to say?
Quilly need a TV show.
Imagine Quilly with.
We want to get Quilly a TV show, dog. Man, fuck that. We need Quilly a TV show. That's gonna be. Yo, listen, that's the money right there.
Imagine Quilly with $1 million.
I just sitting. I was just saying. I said, I want to see you with $100 million so you can just talk shit, so I can just watch it. Yo, that nigga said, "Dick up, dummy." I said,
crazy.
Everything he said go viral.
Yo, that nigga the funny. Without trying. He funny without trying.
How many niggas out here talking about teeth and pops and they raps there?
That nigga said, "Dick up, dummy."
So who you pick before we close out? Cause we gotta get
talk heavy. Hollow Man's the best one.
I'm gonna name 2 artists, right?
Hollow Man. That's what I'm saying.
Just they name. I got another one for you.
Just period.
No, just period. Artists.
Well, I think the best rappers like that.
Yeah.
OT the real.
No,
out of the 2.
Out of the 2.
I'm gonna pick 2. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick 2. Name 1. Creek Forge, Hollow. We're gonna start right there.
I can't pick between them.
I got another one for you. You get yours ready. Joe Jahad, Quilly Mills.
Right now, Quilly. Back then, Joey. Right now, Quilly. Right now. That Meek diss was, I mean, it was really, I'm glad Meek ain't saying nothing back, cause like that, because it's like he put his foot in that shit, like. Meek was like, man, I ain't responding to that shit, man. They helped this nigga out, man. That shit was hot.
Them niggas always beef. Imagine them motherfuckers.
Nigga beef was his name was like 18.
Imagine a track with them.
Meek like, I hope this nigga don't get no money, cause this nigga be talking, this nigga, that shit is crazy.
Name 5 artists from the DVD era.
Mines? Vodka. Vodka number 1. After that, I mean, that's not considered a DVD area, right?
No.
NH.
NH.
Reed Dollars.
Reed, damn. Forgot about Reed.
I don't know who else though. I can't think of who else was on the DVD shit.
I got.
Meek Mills.
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck.
D Jones, like D Jones.
D Jones real good now.
Super good. He
Shout out to Jones, he got the
I
DV
just wanted
song.
to ask you that because this nigga be
D Jones got he the most improved rapper ever.
for sure.
Ever. Like, all time.
Yeah, I heard
Ever.
D Jones rap for me one day. I said, the fuck?
But before he was the all-time better, he was always still on my shit anyway. I still always make sure I got a slot for him.
I was like, this ain't the same nigga I used to watch
You know what I'm gonna come out on my CDs and put out who was on it, how many times he was on it, and show all the people from Philly that I put on my shit. It'll be everybody almost. Except for the nigga, what's the nigga name? I ain't fuck with the nigga because he made me mad. The nigga Cicero. Listen, no, he made me mad, but I was in jail one time, he was dissing Christian Neef. He was with Game or something.
Yeah.
And I was mad as shit in jail and I just never got over it.
Oh shit, I remember that.
Who you think, Cassidy or Magic?
Magic. Right now? Magic.
You said Magic?
Yeah. Magic over Cassidy. I like Cassidy, but I just think Cassidy don't change.
You think Magic James?
I mean, a little bit. I heard him at the joint down there, West Philly rapping and stuff. I mean, that kind of rap was like, that kind of battle rap stuff, I don't really,
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't my, ain't saying shit that don't make sense. But Cassidy, you know, the old Cassidy?
It's the last one, because I know you tuned in.
No, so Cassidy, I'm not saying the Cassidy, the old Cassidy is
Yeah.
fucking black belt.
He did a challenge.
Cassidy a black belt.
Around that joint.
Cassidy been around for a long time now too. You know when Freeway battled Cassidy, that was right there. He picked Freeway, you know what I mean?
I remember that. That was legendary.
Yeah. I never knew it was gonna be like that. That shit was good. They about Freeway about to battle again.
Yeah,
Yeah, when he, was you with me? When they announced
But top rapper
LA.
in Philly, period. Black Thought.
Black Thought.
Black Thought.
We gonna let O get away with that.
Who you think who fuck with Black Thought?
Fuck with Black Thought.
Yeah.
I'm picking beans over Black Thought.
That's the only person you might could say that got a chance. But no. So
I got one for you. You been in the studio with both of them. Old Ass Rider or Lee Ford.
it's like a tie.
Damn, you can't do
You know what
that.
I'm saying? They like a tie. They both black belts in their style. Like, the drunken monkey, he got the motherfucking iron fit. Like, the black belts, they shit. I mean, West Riley is the problem. I can't just say nobody better than him. Like, we're the problem. Like, they top of their shit. But I say OT the real. I think he the one.
Shout out to OT the real.
OT the one.
The one.
He the sensei. That nigga the sensei. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. He the white sensei. As soon as you think he white and you think he's sweet, he's gonna do that rapper shit. He gonna smoke the nigga.
OT the real thorough though.
OT is saying some shit, man. Yo, he be saying some shit.
Give us a drop. We go the fuck out. Yeah,
So I mean, that's the Philly.
know.
So instead of saying the motherfucker's corny, they trying to get. I'm just saying what I think is hot. Black Thought 1, Beans 2, then 3 Meek, 4 I don't know.
All time we talking
All
about.
time? You ain't putting Gilly in there?
No.
Is it because he rival?
No. I mean Gilly good, but I'm saying like
Like,
Meek.
you talking about era to era. Gilly ain't lasted. I was talking about y'all era.
So I just said Black Thought, Beans, and Meek. That's so far. That's motherfucking. That's a problem right there.
Now we missing somebody.
You know what I'm saying, but I'm talking about them 3 is a problem right there.
You can't put Gilly in your drink?
I mean, top 5. It's a lot of niggas in Philly. Vodka might be on my top 5.
Vodka gotta go
Vodka
there.
is a problem, man.
I got to put Gilly in my drink. Gilly was 90, you
No,
talking about 98.
No, yeah, you're right.
Grew up watching Gilly. I mean, like,
But
Gilly
yes,
the reason why a lot of these niggas rap too. Gilly talk that floss ball shit and all that. Gilly talk that shit, and he talking crazy too.
Ab Lava.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Ab Lava was
about
hot.
that.
Ab Lava was.
Gilly was hot at all them niggas.
You already know Philly first.
No, that was
Oschino.
according to what song they was on. It's like different songs. The niggas be hotter than some niggas be. I mean,
Yeah, niggas get off. Niggas get off.
like I say, Joey. Like Joey might be my top 5 in Philly, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Gotta put Joey in there. Y'all niggas crazy, man.
Joy, listen, when the DVDs came out, I couldn't another nigga stand next to Joy with my. I was
Trey
like,
was smoking niggas straight.
the Get Backyard. Oh my god.
No, that's shit. Don't watch me watch TV. Don't watch me watch TV.
That was
The
that
Get
was a thing.
Backyard. He was fucking $3 up on the Get Backyard. Oh,
So when we gonna get the challenge, man?
I'm gonna send it to you.
Put him on the spot, Jay. Put him on
Jay
the spot.
Jay,
We gonna get the
is it done
challenge.
already?
Yeah, we gonna have a powwow, man. Him. For real, we gotta have a powwow. You don't want to be a cameraman or a family man. You gotta be.
That's what I'm telling you. He have a baby every week. He got a new baby.
You can't be both, dog. You can't be a cameraman and a family man. You gotta be, I mean, somebody gotta go on the back burner. I don't really, and I know you like your family, but what your family gonna do? Your family gonna let you back if you got that money? I don't know. Family like, yo, like, you too big, though. You gotta eat all the food. You gotta get that chick, that money, my nigga.